Hey Starfinders, it's me, your boy, GM Logar, Logar the Ogar, Mike Logan, Starfinder Infinite Creator, Star Master Logan, Design Dash Roll20 Champion, and self-proclaimed PAX Unplugged Superstar, bringing you Dead Sundays Season 3, Episode 3. Our last episode was unfortunately a half episode because we lost the foundry that we used to play the game halfway through. So I uploaded that as a bonus episode because it's still a very good explanation and demonstration of what Starfinder combat is. In that episode, they fight the Jangly Man and the ghostly shades that he is allied with. They kill the Jangly Man immediately, but then the shades turn out to be a much bigger problem than they were originally presented as. So that's up there. You can watch it if you want. You don't have to watch it. This episode continues that fight. They finally finish the fight with the shades. It's a whole thing. And then after that, after they recover from that, they go back to their ship and they enact this plan on how they're going to throw the rest of the cult off of their trail by doing a pretty clever use of equipment and engineering and piloting checks. I was very proud of them. And that will allow them to kind of ultimately fly in and explore this impossibly strange system of 12 suns that is sitting in the universe. But before we get to that, please like this video. Please subscribe to our channel for more Starfinder episodes and highlight shorts. Please comment what you think your character would do in these situations, how they got out of them. I love that kind of shit. And then go to the grocery store and write Dead Sundays out in a line of bananas.
In the depths of space, darkness begins to stir. Its acolytes have unearthed a centuries-old weapon with the monstrous capability to destroy a star. Four unlikely heroes, members of the Starfinder Society, are the only ones capable of ending this threat before suns begin to die. Dead Sundays Enhanced, first and third Sundays of every month at 7 on Twitch TV/Logar the Ogar and YouTube at Dead Sundays.
Spit him out, Pax.
Gods help us all.
You
I
liked
know
it?
a lot of the hard drive guys are talking about it, but I don't know anything about the three body problem.
Did you like the first book? Did you know the twist prior to reading it?
No.
Okay, I think that's why
I might
didn't.
have.
Yeah,
The Dark
hey Logan,
Forest
did you not want us to like talk about something other than?
And we're live. You did the thing, dude. The promo was about to end, and you went, "Hey, have you guys heard about the three body problem?" And then started a thing, and like you had 3 seconds left in the promo. You just couldn't hold it in anymore. Just popped right into your head, and you're like, "This is what we're doing. We got it going on. I have to say this." Oh boy.
The book. Fine.
Well, it's just look. I think it's because I knew the twist that was coming. So the book's supposed to be a mystery. If you know it, you're hosed. Also, the emotional beats in it, garbage.
Oh, really? Why are they garbage?
Tell us more about that.
Tell us more about this thing. Why? Just give me like a once over of why they are garbage. Like you don't have
Why
to
the
tell me.
three-body
Like,
problem is garbage. So in general, the biggest problem that I have with it is that the writer, while does a very good job of giving the idea of East versus West in science and introducing a lot of interesting scientific concepts, does a better job of explaining why those are important than why people feel the way they do around all the twists in the book. So the final part of this book, which is this incredibly, supposedly emotional scene of seeing the last sunrise over a very important part of that character's life, doesn't land at all. Neither does the scene prior to it, where it's a bunch of people trying to comfort themselves after the twist happens. The book should end about 50 pages earlier than it does. That's all.
I see. So it's just poorly written and does not have the emotional connection that it should in these very strong emotional scenes.
Yes. Or it could be translation, because it was originally written in Chinese and I'm reading it in English.
Oh, well, see that... You gotta read it in the original Chinese. So what I need you to do is go learn Chinese.
Okay. Got it.
On
Good.
it.
Let me just get the owl out. Hold up.
So speaking of base, right? That's a good segue. Hi, welcome to Dead Sundays. Dead Sundays is the show we play Starfinder on a Sundays. Starfinder is a tabletop role-playing game about magic and technology and aliens and monsters and gods and realms and magic and space and adventure. I've repeated some of those words, but it doesn't matter because it comes up a lot. I hope you guys are all doing good today. Everybody here on the show and everybody at home. I have to switch two of these videos real quick. Steph will not be with us tonight. That's perfectly fine. I'm going to put the Logar logo in the Steph box, and I'm going to put the Ian face in the Ian box.
I took a nap before we played.
Same.
So,
and yeah. You know what's funny? It didn't help.
Oh,
no, naps never help. I always feel more tired after a nap.
Oh yeah.
And then move this one, and then here we go. All right, so let's we don't have to do a roll call this time because I listened to your thoughts about the three body problem, and I watched the levels bounce up and down while you guys did that, and that was fine. You all sound great. In the background, you're going to be hearing some just generic, very nice songs. One of the songs has my name on it. It's pretty great. We found that using the Sirenscape integration directly into Foundry was kind of slowing it down to the point where after a while it was bogging it up to a standstill. So I have removed that, and I'm hoping that that thing is now fixed and we won't run into that same issue again, but you never know because you never know.
It is a resource hog, Sirenscape. I know, like, if I used... Actually, when Beck and I used to play 5e as an AP and we used it, I did not like to use Chrome. And I switched to other browsers that were more efficient with their memory, so it worked better. But, so I figured, like, whatever updates happen to Foundry, it's probably just, like, not loving that.
Yeah, I mean, I've been running Foundry in Opera instead of Chrome, and it's still, I think because of the way that Sirenscape works, that it just uses up too much of the server on Foundry to run even just a tabletop game. But I will say that also, one of the things I looked at, for anybody at home who wants to run their game in Foundry, this is just general information. The size of your game also matters a lot. So what I did was I went in and I deleted a lot of the things that I had imported. In the top right, if you see your little menu and you go to items, in items there probably shouldn't be anything there now, because I had taken everything from the compendium and imported it into the item list. So it was actually there twice. So if you guys need to find something, go to the compendium packs over in the top right, click the category, and then you should be able to search it from there. Just don't look up any of the aliens. If you look up the aliens, you're bad. You're bad and you're mean, and no cheating. Okay, you got it?
Yes, metagaming for losers. Got it.
All you gotta do is make up a rules. If anybody shows any knowledge of the rules, they're immediately killed. That's all you gotta do.
No, yeah.
If you guys know how to play, you lose.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Necessary.
So I'm going to pop us back out into here. I'm going to close this. I've been running ads during my regular video game streams, and I have turned them off for this specifically, because that is not the experience that I want to propagate while we are live trying to play a continuous role-playing game.
Yeah.
I have not disabled any of the rewards, though. So if you redeem a reward and I can't redeem that reward because we're not playing Helldivers or something, that's on you. Oh, okay. Well, you're more than welcome to donate to the community challenge right now of Assassinate Logar. Next time we play Helldivers, which will be probably, it might be Thursday. I have to work Wednesday night. I will make a death match for myself, and my friends will try to murder me in a game that is not meant to have PvP at all. It has friendly fire, but no PvP.
Can I say one thing about Helldivers before we start playing in earnest? Is like, I have watched you guys play it. I'm aware of it. I watched some friends of Beck and I play it too. And how dumb are capital G gamers that
Dumb.
they can't see
Very
the
dumb.
satirical intent of the writing? It is so blatant.
It's
People
so
are so fucking stupid.
it's so blatant. It's so good. It's like it's so on the nose that some people completely miss it, and that's astounding to me. That this is fantastic. Which,
Like, even the way that the community management team like writes their copy for their socials, every promotion, every patch note, the description of it, like it's let's be, this is a generalization, but it's all dudes who think this. It's like
100%.
all dudes between the ages of, I don't know, 13 and 38 who are just so like cum-brained that they can't see the comedy intent of what Helldivers 2 is doing.
oh man, dude, my neighbor's kid fucking got all that cum in his brain. I don't know. I haven't seen him for a while. He's all cum brain. I don't know. He's into weird shit. He keeps yelling about Mountain Dew and Helldivers.
Yeah, it's baffling to me.
And God, it's fun.
It's so much
It's fun. It's so fun to like lean into the satire and the RP, and then you like turn around and you're like, oh wait, you think this is real? Oh, this isn't fun anymore.
Yeah, that was the problem I had when people were like, I'm a Malevelon Creek veteran. I served in the Creek. I'm better than you guys because I fought the bots to spill oil forever. I'm like, just shut the fuck up, dude.
Yeah.
It's you played a video game for an hour. Go
Yeah.
home.
Listen, I played a lot of video games for an hour, and I have never had a thought like that.
Fair.
Plenty of thoughts like that. I'm just transporting myself back to Ian playing Armored Core 6 or 5 or 6 for the first time and being like, yeah, I beat that guy pre-patch. Yeah. Every week in the Discord's like, yeah, I beat that guy. I beat that guy like right before they patched it, made it easy. Okay, well now I have to.
I'm really awesome at it. Yeah.
Thank you, Beck.
Now I have to set up the Helldivers assassinate me tree. Okay, but we're here to play Starfinder, so I will put a pin in that. We'll come back to that. We will assassinate me. I forgot that it's active during other streams. I just wanted it active during the Helldivers streams. Thank you guys for putting me in my place. So, the four of you are currently hold on. Okay, so I tried to type /hug into the Foundry command, and it did not work. Okay, I don't know what Foundry doesn't know what to do with /hug. The four of you are currently on a spaceship called the Singularity. You were fighting a man called the Jangly Man. Clara shot him in the face. He is currently on the ground, assumably dead. The four shades that he was with, however, are still very much alive. And the last episode that we cut was an hour and a half of you guys trying not to die from these shades. And then unfortunately, Foundry overloaded itself and was unable to continue the fight. It is currently Shade 2's turn, I think. I'm pretty sure. I don't really remember. We're just going to go with where it currently is, because I feel like I left it there for a reason. After you defeat the Shades, you will have to find your way to the system of the 12 Suns, where apparently, somehow, the pathway to the stellar degenerator exists, and you will have to figure out how to either close it or find it or destroy it, or you got to figure some shit out, because if the Cult of the Devourer finds the stellar degenerator, the galactic superweapon that has the capability to destroy suns, that's going to be real bad, and you don't want that to happen, because the galaxy is where you live.
It's where I keep all my stuff.
All my stuff is there. So, do you guys have any questions before we start?
How do we kill shades efficiently, and with what weapons?
So, an excellent question. Shades are incorporeal creatures; they're ghosts, and the only way to do full damage to a ghost is with is with a force effect. You guys are currently doing half damage with your.
Oh, I was joking, and you're just freaking telling us. So
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a
Well, you
rule
told
in
us
the.
last time.
Yeah, I told you
Oh,
last
right.
time, and it's a rule in the book. And
Can you say if we showed any knowledge of rules, you were gonna just straight off us?
No, I did say that, but I didn't say anything about me showing knowledge of rules.
Got it.
I need to know the rules. However, my number one rule for playing Starfinder is that you cannot play by the rules if you don't know them. So don't worry about it too hard. Incorporeal creatures, they take full damage from force effects, which is something that does force damage. And then you deal 50% damage to magical kinetic damage and energy damage, and 0% damage from non-magical kinetic damage. So regular gun does nothing. Magic gun does half damage. Magic does half damage. Force damage does full damage. And also they can disappear into the wall and attack you from inside the wall.
So since Zib's in the penalty box, does that mean we're gonna put one of the 4 shades in the penalty box?
No, I'm just gonna roll for Zib. Zib is currently broadcasting their likeness to host the Arcana Mania, which is the what did I come up with? It was Arcana Mania. It was at the I'm sorry. It was it was WrestleMania at the Battle Yards on Castroville. That's what it was. Remember when you guys went to the Battle Yards and you had that wrestling demonstration with the Lustrunta General? Well, that Lustrunta General called Zib and was like, "Hey, I need you to host this event," and it turned out to be WrestleMania at the Battle Yards.
Sweet, broadcasting live from the Zibberat.
Yeah, so Zib is currently not present, but they're here, but they're not present. Okay. Anything else? No? Okay. I'm going to turn this music up just a little bit.
I haven't heard anything yet.
Oh, it's just
I
me.
hear
You guys
Jack.
can't hear it.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah,
Love it.
Yeah, you guys are on your
I'll
own for
listen to
music
my
this
own
time.
music.
I think at some point, I next week I might be able to switch it so that you guys can hear what I'm hearing and saying at the same time, but I'm not entirely sure. So you guys are on the spaceship. The spaceship is spooky. There's a crazy man on the spaceship, and he is trying to kill you along with all of his ghost companions. You have since downed the Jangly Man, and it is the middle of round 6. This shade is going to start his turn. He is currently flat-footed and shaken. He's flat-footed because Zib did something to him, and because directly next to him is the holographic image of Space Gritty, who is dressed in the Neon Tube Rave outfit and doing the belly dance to distract and frighten everybody around. Everybody in a 30-foot radius has to make a will save, or they are shaken by Gritty. Space Gritty, excuse me.
Space Gritty.
This one is going to disappear into the floor, which will be this is a move action. So it's mix of movement. It goes down into the floor and then reappears behind Pax and will try to attack Pax.
Okay.
It does not hit. All right, great. Excellent. Doing great, guys. Okay, Pax, it's your turn.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and wait. Are either of these guys? This guy's not. No, he's not flanked. I'll go ahead and I'll attack Shade 2. Hit it with the sword. Ooh.
Ooh.
Is that possible? Wait a second. Because I thought the respectful decline had a thing on it.
No, that's for damage.
Nope, it's for damage. Yep,
Yeah.
Okay.
So why don't you make a reflex saving throw? Okay. You're fine.
Okay.
You almost drop your weapon though, as it tries to react and punch you like in the hand. It tries to grab it out of your hand because you missed so bad, but you're able to get out of that. You still have a move action.
All right. I am going to not use it because I can still absorb damage from here on Zib.
I thought that was a reaction. Oh, well, you're standing there to stand next to Zip. Got it.
Yeah.
Horatio, it's your turn. You're in a room full of ghosts. You don't like this.
Yeah, I really don't. I'm racking. Horatio is racking his brains right now to see if he remembers if there's any sort of cybernetic or like bioorganic graft he once learned of that basically lets him throw magic missiles.
That does force damage? Yeah, that's great.
In real life, I'm rapidly paging through the archives of Nethys to see if there's anything that I can do. Because I am boned here.
I wonder if there's a alternatively Starfinder force gun, because then you can fabricate arms.
No, I can't make magic weapons.
What if it does force damage? It takes full damage regardless.
That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm trying to find right now.
All right.
Shit. I think it's called a spell bolter. Yes, it's called a spell bolter. But
Okay.
1 second here.
I think Archiver's Nethys just went down.
No, it's fuck. It's called a spell bolter, but fabricate arms. I need to check. Oh shit! I can make it because I have enough spell slots. Okay. Yes, I can make it because I have a level 2 spell slot. All right. Where am I standing? Pax is next to me, right?
Yep.
Shade is it?
No, I'm not. I'm not next to you.
Oh no, Zip Bug is next to me. Okay, so I am going to move here.
Okay.
So I am not within, what do you call it? Attack of opportunity range of anybody, as far as I know.
Yep.
I am going to fabricate arms.
I thought fabricate arms was a full round action.
Is it?
But as far as I know, it also does not provoke an attack of opportunity.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, so I won't move. Move you back. I'm gonna fabricate arms. I'm going to make a level 2 force bolter by expending a level 1 spell slot.
Okay. So the
'Cause
level
yeah.
the level 1 is what kind? What's the name of it?
Well, it's just I have to burn it first, so I can burn a spell slot, and then it's up to it is up to or 3x the expended spell slot up to my maximum caster level.
Okay. So it would be
There's only a level 2. Yeah, there's level 2 and like level 8,
Right.
which is I can't spend that. Yeah.
Oh, I don't think it's in here. Wow. Spell bolter. Nope.
Yeah. It is. Let me just go to that. I will throw that in the chat. It is in the chat.
Yep. So your level 2 spell bolter does 1d8 damage and uses arrows, but it also targets EAC because of the force effect.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's my turn. Is that I make a crossbow show up?
Yeah. You find little bits of metal around, and you Minecraft craft it by putting it in the general shape of a crossbow, and then cast magic on it, and it turns into a magic crossbow.
Okay. Consisting of a massive rifle stock. Damn, this thing is huge.
So I'm going to give you this cross bolter, and you can use that
Okay, thank you.
just to roll, and then we'll see. We'll see how it does damage and stuff. Okay, so it is going to be the next Shade's turn. The next shade is... Where is it at? Is it already shaken? It's already... I think they're all shaken at this point because they've all had to experience...
Yeah, they all failed.
Yeah.
They all failed their
Because
will
they have to
saves.
do it every round they start, but once they fail, they just fail.
Yeah.
It is going to disappear into the ground and then reappear right in front of Clara, and then it's going to attack Clara.
Oh, what is that effect on me?
Jesus, Claire's getting hammered.
That sucks, and the reason that this sucks is because Clara, you're already
I'm not great. I'm not doing well.
You're going to be burning once again.
No,
Oh,
that's right.
come on.
It's
Didn't I just put
acid.
myself
yeah,
out?
I'm acided, right?
You just put
Yeah.
yourself out, and now you are once again covered in this incorporeal, ethereal corrosion damage.
I'm covered in ick.
So you take 18 damage, and then at the beginning of your turn, you will take an additional 1d4, and you gain the burning condition.
That could have been worse. It's not good, but it could have been worse.
And Clara, it is your turn.
All right, before I do anything here,
Yes.
that is a 10, a 4, and a 15 for my paradoxes. Writing that down. Okay, so jogging my memory, it's at the beginning of this turn that I take the burning damage.
Yep.
Or, okay, so do you roll that or do I roll that?
I got it. Okay, you take a whole point of burning damage.
Great. And then I can, it's reflex saving throw to put myself out.
So that's at the end of your turn.
Okay, and that's free, right?
Yeah, so the way you can do it is you can do it during your turn by taking like a full round action and you get a +4 to it, or you get a free one at the end of the round.
Right. My reflex is good. I'm not worried about that. Is the shade like partially in the ground or is it out of the ground? Because that's gonna.
Nope, it has come out completely.
It has come out completely. In that case, I'm gonna take a guarded 5-foot step as my movement. And then I'm gonna shoot the shade one that's right there.
Okay. Oops.
25.
25 does it. Nice.
21
All right.
damage.
So you do 11 damage to it.
All right, and then I'll reflex.
Yep. All right. You're not burning anymore. You managed to.
Woo!
You critically hits you, covers you in acid. You take a step back. You shoot it in the face. It takes the bullet goes through it, and it makes like that vortex effect of the liquid Terminator.
Right.
What is that? The T-1000, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes that like weird explosion, and then sucks itself back in because it's just like a bunch of gaseous, otherworldly energy, and it only takes half damage, but you do a significant chunk to it, and then you just kind of dust your shoulder off and get rid of all that acid. It is Shade 4's turn. It is going to make a full attack on Horatio.
Shit.
Does that BB? No, that does not beat it. That one does beat it.
Damn, you're... All right. So you're going to take...
Better armor.
So yeah, better armor. I remember. Horatio, I've got you as burning too, as well.
Yeah.
Right,
But-
because you're taking less damage than you can...
Yeah, I have DR5.
Right, so you're only taking one
Close
stack
damage.
of it. So for the folks at home, Starfinder, the burning rules, the damage stacks, but the effects do not. So like he's burning, but if he takes several critical hits from these things at the same time, like Clara did, she will take 3d4 from those, but still only have the burning effect once. But the damage will stack, and that's significant because the reflex save at the end of the turn is based on how much damage you took that turn from the burning condition. And these guys are they're giving the corrode condition, which is the same as burning, except it's acid damage. Shade
Oh wait,
3.
I take a single stack of damage of that. Yeah.
Shade 3 is going to take a guarded 5-foot step backwards.
Oh, is he?
Through the wall.
Well, I can't punch him through the wall.
You sure cannot.
unfortunately. So I won't.
And then Clara, you see him float down into the floor as he disappears.
Like
Like what?
that he's disappeared into the floor.
Yep. Like
I don't like that.
He steps through the wall and then he elevators himself. He hits the button and then looks at his watch and goes straight down into the floor. It is Zib's turn. Zib is currently also corroded. They take 3 damage from their corrosion. They are going to take a 5-foot step this way, and they are going to shoot this thing next to Pax. I'm sorry. They are going to. I fucked up. Sorry, guys. Oh, perfect. It puts it right back in the same spot. So I hit the wrong button. I removed him from combat, so I had to put him back in combat, which means he needed a new initiative roll, but he got the same spot that he did. He is going to no longer be flat-footed, and then Zib is going to clever attack using their diplomacy bonus. They are going to not succeed. Oh, they can re-roll that. That's right. Yeah, because of a slick customer, they can figure out that if their thing fails, they can just re-roll it. Yep, and that is enough. So Zib does a successful attack against a flat-footed Shade. I don't know how you flat-foot a thing with smoky, incorporeal feet. It just works, okay?
It's a state of mind.
And they miss. Okay. They are flat-footed to everybody in the combat. The next Shade is going to make a full attack on Pax.
Cool. Nope.
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 Nope. Then it's Pax's turn.
All right. Pax is going to make an attack on Shade 2. Nope.
Shade 2 is currently flat-footed and shaken, so hold on.
Oh.
That hits.
Hell yeah. 23 damage.
Okay, so half of that is...
Oh, you're asking me?
Yep, that was the question.
11.
11.
Round it down. Unless you want to round it up and it can be 12.
Maybe I will round it up. What do you think about that? Huh?
I think that'd be great.
Would that be fucking crazy?
You can get.
I would love that.
And you still have a move action if you want it.
All right, I'm going to take a 5-foot step and move next to Zib again.
Okay. Horatio, it is your turn. You have a spell bolster in your hand for the first time.
Oh yeah, let's fucking cook. Who is the most hurt out of all these shades here?
It's impossible to tell. Even you'd have to actually. I'll let you make a mysticism check. And I will. If you roll high enough, I'll give you the answer. Not enough.
All right. Huh. Refresh my memory. God damn it. Zib is in the way.
Yep. You can move through your friend's squares. No problem.
That'll open me up for an attack of opportunity, though.
It will.
Fuck it, I'll take it.
Yeah, they're all shaking, and you're doing pretty good. Yeah.
I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna go here.
There
Yeah,
you go.
That's where I'm gonna go. Yeah. So roll your little dice for the attack of opportunity that I took.
Tiny. little
If
guy.
you had stayed here, just to be clear, if you had stayed here, Pax would have been in your way, and you would have had to do. He would have got the shade would have got a cover bonus. So this shade is going to get its attack of opportunity.
Yeah, that hits.
You take 7 acid damage.
Okay, so I take 2.
Correct.
All right.
And then why don't you shoot this guy? So what I want you to do is your base attack bonus is 6. And I was thinking about it the other day. It's kind of silly to have a spell because like I think the spell is so cool, and every time you use it, I feel like it doesn't work out the way you want it to. So I want you to use your intelligence modifier instead of your dexterity modifier for its attacks.
I think that's how that works anyway with this.
Oh,
Because it's the thing that I summon, and it has to be something. I gain automatic proficiency with just that thing.
right, but it's not. That's not the same thing. Because when you make an attack roll, you're adding your base attack bonus plus your dexterity modifier, and if you're not proficient in it, you add a penalty. So what we're going to do is you're going to be automatically proficient in it. You're going to use your intelligence modifier, and you're going to use your base attack bonus.
So just manually do this. Okay. Why are you making me do math, man? I just woke up from a nap.
You don't have to roll a d20. Roll a d20 and add 11.
Oh god, I even forget friggin' commands on here. What is it? It's / no. Roll.
It's just R. It's /R 1d20 plus 11. Okay, that hits. You're gonna do so the crossbolter does 1d8 damage. So what you guys see is you see a bolt of magical energy shoot out of this magical crossbow that Horatio just put together from the scraps around the bunk beds of a cultist ship. As it hits the shade for the first time makes like a sound, and you can tell that like all of that shot was absorbed into the shade. And then, Horatio, you're going to add your intelligence modifier to that, too.
7.
Got it. And it takes all 7 of that damage. The next shade is going to do some bullshit. It's going to disappear into the floor, you know, like it does, and then it's going to reappear over here behind Clara.
Tracks.
And it's going to attack Clara.
Rude. Yeah, that hits.
5 acid damage. And then please make me a perception check.
Sure.
It's dark in here, but you obviously have
Yeah.
dark vision. You can see everything in here. And, you know what's weird about that? Is that you could have sworn the Jangly Man was right there on the floor.
Ah, shit.
Dude,
Right
fuck this
here.
guy.
I would like to go to the other room where everyone else is now. I don't like this. This sucks a lot.
Yeah, that. If you had rolled higher, there was more you could have seen. But yeah, you're in the middle of a fight, so the only thing that you notice is that he's not there.
Yikes. Okay. That's fine.
Clara, it's your turn.
Alright, let's do this again. Again, is shade number 1 completely out of the ground?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Guard a 5-foot step. And shoot. 27.
27 hits.
16.
Okay. Hold on one sec. Because you're gonna get mad at me.
Okay.
So while the shade in front of you was completely out of the ground, the other shade was directly below you. And it is going to make an attack on you. However, you're going to get total concealment and a 50% miss chance. So it's going to attack you.
Doesn't hit.
Okay. It tries to reach up out of the floor and grab you as you turn around, but you're
Rude.
just too spicy, just too fast. It is Shade 4's turn. It is going to take a step to here and attack Zib. And it is going to miss Zib. All right. The next shade is currently in the ground. It is going to do something. And then Clara, it is going to appear right here.
It's right behind me, isn't it?
and attack you. Does 25 hit your EAC?
EAC? No, it does not.
All right, excellent. It's Zib's turn. Zib has thoughts about grenades. Zib is going to take a screamer grenade and throw it right. This guy is no longer flat-footed. One of the things that we decided last time was that Zib asked me, "Can you make a clever attack with a grenade?" And I was like, "Of course you can. That's why couldn't you?" Can't actually do that, unfortunately. It says you have to make an attack on a target, and when you do a grenade, you are actually attacking a spot, and then the grenade explodes. So Zib is going to throw a grenade here. It's only going to hit this shade and this shade. Right? I believe that's how that works. Yep.
I like that Zib's figured out exactly how far they need to throw a grenade so it doesn't hit them and everyone else.
Yep. Because last time you guys all voted and you said it was fine if they threw a grenade at you.
The shades are like, "Ha! You missed!" Explosion from behind him.
The screamer grenade is gonna go. Okay. And then it's a DC 15 reflex save. They do 13. So this one is going to make a reflex save and try to dodge the sound coming out of the corner and fail. And this one is going to try to dodge the sound coming out of the corner and really fail. So I'm going to say it takes an extra 50%. It's going to take this one. Oh my god. This one's at full health, just so you know. I didn't realize that. The one in the bottom left.
Ooh.
So the one in the bottom left, the shade here, they critically failed, so they're going to take the full 13. Go on.
If a ghost critically fails, does that mean they have to spend they have to like a little bit more time in purgatory?
Yeah, yeah. It's one more year of torture in hell.
Yeah.
This one passed, so it is going to only take half of 13, which is 7, or maybe it's 6. This one you can pretty clearly see is having trouble staying corporeal, etc., etc.
Which one? 4?
2.
Oh, 2.
4?
Okay.
4 is
I was
doing
gonna say,
great.
I thought 4 got crushed. Though.
No,
I was
4
like,
is doing fantastic. Oh, and Zib was burning, so they will take... They'll take 4. Oh, I'm sorry. They never made a reflex save at the end of the last turn. And they took 1 damage last turn. So the DC would have been 11, so they would have been fine. Okay, got it. It is Shade 2's turn. Shade 2 is going to make a full attack on Pax Doro.
Yay!
Because it's right there.
It's a crit. Doesn't matter if it doesn't beat. Actually, yeah, it doesn't beat, but it's still a crit.
Yeah, hold on. Let me think about that for a minute.
No, I mean, because that's how we were ruling it when we couldn't beat the broken NPC. Like, if we crit, we hit.
Well, no, that was really because the only way you could hit that number was if you rolled a 20.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, no. When you make an attack roll and get a natural 20, you hit regardless of your target's AC.
Yep.
If the total result of your attack roll meets or exceeds the target's EAC or KAC, you've also scored a critical hit. Okay, so on a... yeah, all right, I was right. So on a 20 on the die, you automatically hit.
Right,
if it
but
adds
it's not a
up,
crit.
and if it beats, then it's a critical hit, and it does double damage. So it just does regular damage to you.
Got it.
Does 5 acid damage, and then it gets its second attack, and it misses.
Got it. So surprised it hit the first time.
Yeah, it fucks itself up. It's like, whoa! That's what shades sound like. Pax, it's your turn.
I'm going to hit the Surfer Shade that just hit me.
Whoa! Bro!
And crit. Does 46 end it?
Maybe.
I don't know, man. It only does half, so, you know. Alright, let's break this down. Let's see, you rolled a 32 against its KAC, which was a critical hit, and everybody is very proud of you. You rolled your 2d10 plus your 2d10. What you didn't roll here is you actually get an additional 1d8 that goes to this shade right here, because the Respectful Decline has an arc critical strike. What happens is a little panel on the side of the axe opens up, and a extremely sharp piercing weapon on a string shoots out and hits the nearest target. So this guy takes an additional 2 damage. Okay. Actually, does critical strike arc?
I don't know if it goes over 10 feet, but that would be interesting if it does.
Oh, Starfinder. There we go. The attack's energy leaps to a second creature. The second target must be within 10 feet, which it is, of your original target, and must be the closest creature to the original target. Okay. So it's just one target. I was wondering if maybe it was several, but it is not.
Like if it might hit Zib.
Well, no, it would just be enemies, but for some reason I also thought there was another one like right here, because there's just kind of a lot going on in this area.
There is. There really is.
Okay, yeah, so you destroy this shade right here. You take a step forward, and I'd say you cut its head off, but really what you do is you take you separate the top cloud of mass from the bottom cloudy mass, and then it just sort of looks at itself and goes whoa, and then dissipates.
I was gonna say, is it just a pair of floating eyeballs that are left? And then
yeah, right. So it goes whoa, and then just the eyeballs left, and then the eyeballs hit the ground and go ding, 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 and then they disappear too.
And then there's a cherry for Pax to eat.
And then I'm going to take a combat step here so I can be flanking the one that is threatening Clara.
Okay.
Waka, waka, waka.
Horatio, it's your turn. You're the only one with a force weapon.
Yeah, just to be safe, I was like, did I do the legal thing? But then it doesn't say that spell bolters or bolt casters are magic. What they do is that they rip apart matter and turn them into magical energy.
Yeah.
So you do actually have to have arrows, which is kind of cool. So it's basically like a wood lathe, I guess. That just but I'm keeping track of the shots because I have 12 shots with this. So I'm gonna aim at this dude. You
Okay.
can do the same thing. Okay. Backslash roll. Was it roll backslash? Roll backslash 1d20.
Nope.
Plus
Backslash roll.
God damn it, dude. Does a 20 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
1d8 plus your intelligence. Nice. Okay. It takes the full damage of that as it's smashed with a force bolt from your little magic crossbow pea shooter thing there. You saw the move action.
Little. I'm gonna hit the ground. I'm gonna hit the deck. Go prone. Doesn't give going prone help me?
No.
I thought it did if I'm shooting stuff.
No. If you're lying on the
it's
ground,
a +4. It's a +4.
it's the other.
against
It's
melee
it's
attacks.
right.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
gain a +4 bonus to your armor class against range attacks, but take a -4 to
Yeah.
AC penalty to melee attacks.
Oh, okay. I guess like for my move attack, can I ready my shield? My like cestus thing?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that.
Who are you going to point it at?
My electroplax thing, I'm gonna ready it against shade number 3 because it's closer.
Okay. It is shade number 1's turn. It is going to move 5 feet and flank Clara.
It's a flank train now.
Oh!
Oh, come
I
on.
hate it here.
I don't know how this is possible.
I hate it here.
Clara, you're going to take 15. You're going to gain the burning condition. I think you have been crit 4 times now.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It is your turn. You're going to take 2 acid damage.
I have used the diadem since we got on this ship, right?
Yep.
Okay, I haven't used this. Holographic clone.
Okay.
So that's a standard action. Psychic projections of myself that conceal my true location, blah, blah, blah. 1d4 images of myself.
Yep.
Oh my god, dude. Sorry. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, go ahead.
The reason why I learned super gritty was because of the other thing that I don't think we've been doing, Logan.
Oh,
which is
fuck.
mental mark.
Right.
Which is
Which
It's
is
supposed to
what?
get a -2 to 8 to -2 to saving throws and AC for the round that they fail their will saves.
And
Oh.
yeah, and then so when the round that they fail, they get an extra thing. But even if they pass, they still get some kind
-1.
of
They get a
-1.
-1.
Can you click
Yeah.
mental mark real quick?
Yeah.
All right. So your holographic clone functions as mirror image. In mirror image, you hit a button and a bunch of projections of you jump out of yourself. And you have these ghostly mirror images around you that can steal your real location. So they're maybe like 2 to 4 inches to your right or left, and you can't really tell where Clara is actually standing. These images remain in your space, move with you, mimic you. Whenever you are attacked or are the target of a spell that requires an attack roll, there is a possibility that the attack targets one of your images instead. If the attack hits, roll randomly to see whether the selected target is real or a figment. If it's a figment, the target is destroyed. So basically, when you are attacked, we roll a 1d3, and if it's a 2 or a 3, it hits the figment. If it's a 1, it hits you. If it hits a figment, the figment is destroyed. If the attack misses by 5 or less, one of your figments is destroyed by the near miss, and an attack that misses you due to a mischance also destroys an image. Okay, so if it hits a figment, it's done. If the attack hits you but misses by 5 or less, one of the images is destroyed as well.
Okay.
And an attack that misses you due to a mischance, like from concealment or something, also destroys the image.
Okay. Cool.
Area spells and effects that don't require an attack roll affect you normally and don't destroy the images. Spells with a range of touch are harmlessly discharged if used to destroy a figment.
Okay. Cool. That all sounds good to me. And now I would like to book it. There's a door right here. I'd like to go through it.
Clara, two things. One, make a perception check.
Again?
Yes.
I hate it here.
Pax, please make a Xenoseeker check.
Yep.
I hate it here.
Okay. Unfortunately,
Oh no.
as you run away, you can tell kind of. You see your mirror images moving ahead of you and moving behind you. You see them kind of dancing around your position, but as you move away, both of the shades attack you directly where you are. Pax.
Mm-hmm.
Shades, such as this, have blind sight. Life.
Ugh.
They can see directly through things to detect life perfectly. It's not blind sense, it's blind sight.
So they see life. God damn. Wait. Oh. Okay. Never mind.
Really? Really,
I was-
Pax?
Only for the sake. Only for the sake of the game. But yeah, no, I'm not even gonna ask. Beck, I'm gonna come charging in there as soon as I can. If nothing else, I can absorb at least one hit.
You take 8 acid damage from the first. And 8 from the second.
Oh, guys, really bad.
Do you have a potion to quaff?
God, I hope so.
I have a med kit and a med patch, apparently.
Wait. You're a construct, right?
Correct. You can mend me.
Mm-hmm.
There's another door directly to the south of you, Horatio.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep booking it. I'll reflex save to put the fire out as well.
Okay, you can... Okay. Fire's gone.
Great.
I would
At
recommend not getting hit anymore.
No, you don't say.
I'm just saying.
Really?
Tooltip, don't die.
Okay, a med patch is a simple, all-in-one disposable medical device designed to be slapped onto a wound of area or concern, such as a clearly diseased or poisoned section of the body with little skill required. A med patch allows you to make a medicine check untrained, but only for the first aid, long-term stability, treat disease, and treat drugs or poison tasks. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that against all intuitiveness, the Starfinder first aid action does not
heal you,
actually
right?
heal hit points.
Heal you.
God damn it.
You can use medicine to stop bleeding or administer first aid to a dying creature that you can touch. The DC of this check is 15. If you succeed at the check, the creature stops dying and becomes stable, or the bleed damage ends.
So just leave the med pack next to you, so
Yeah.
when I come collect your corpse, I can just slap that on and you can live.
Yeah.
Thanks, bud.
Unlike Pathfinder 2, Baked Toast, first time chatter, you could call them space ghosts. We could call... Hold on. We have brought that
But
up.
are they coast to coast?
They are, unfortunately, they're in space, so there is no coasts. They are coasting back and forth. Thank you for joining us, Baked Toast. We are trying to figure out the intricacies of how to save Clara 247.
It's
Okay.
not going well.
It's not going well. Shade 4 is... I'm sorry. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Cry? No.
You can cry.
I above the table would like to cry, but Clara does not cry. No, I'm good, thanks.
All right. Shade 4 is going to stay focused on Zib. Uh-oh. Yep. That hits. guys, they take 6 damage.
These ghosts are hitting really good.
It's crazy because, like, I definitely remember saying, like, in 2 episodes ago, hey, these ghosts are supposed to be annoying instead of being lethal, and I was wrong about that.
Well, the 4 critical hits against me did not help.
Yeah, that's not great or fair, but that's hey man, that's the way the dice go.
That's yep, that's so it goes.
Shade 3, where's Shade 3? Is going.
Shade 3.
What's
Take
up?
A fucking step. Take a step, Shade 3.
It's going to take a step and move towards Clara.
Okay, well, I'm going to step up and strike as soon as... Oh, I don't even need to because it took a full action, didn't it?
Yeah,
Right,
you don't have to move. You can just hit it.
Boom. Let's hit it.
That hits
29.
it. That hits it.
You did say round up, so 12?
12. 12.
12.
12.
Yeah. You hit it. It's still up.
Damn it!
I've taken a lot of good hits against 1, by the way.
Damn.
Yeah, that hits. That is exactly the amount of hit points I needed to hit 0. Goodbye.
That is unfortunate.
It's nice knowing y'all.
So
the Windows shutdown sound.
Yeah, so Clara, you take enough damage that you are knocked unconscious and are currently dying.
Boom.
So, when you get to 0 hit points, you gain the dying condition.
Yep.
While you are
We've been through this before.
in the dying condition, the only thing that you can do is use resolve points to stabilize yourself, and then the next turn you can use a resolve point to stay in the fight.
Roger.
If you do neither of those things, you lose a resolve point every turn. We will get back to that when it is your turn.
Well, I'm sure Clara 248 is a lovely person. I do not want to meet them. Let's fix this.
Well, it depends on how damaged my body is, whether I renew.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully the
So if I'm that messed up, I just die.
Yeah.
Zib is going to... Oh, I'm sorry. That's the end of Shade 3's turn. Zib, Beverage. Sometimes life gives you lemons. Sometimes life steals your kidneys and pokes your eye out. Hey, listen. Sometimes life gives... Sometimes you're right. You know what? You're right.
You're right. We can't even riff on that. You're right.
No. Yeah. Sometimes the dice just fuck you. Sometimes the shades want to win. Yeah, life gives you problem, make problem 8. Zib
Solid.
is going to... It's from a Cheek Face song.
Oh.
Oh,
I
cheek
know.
face.
I love
I
Cheek
just-
Face.
I've seen
Yeah,
them in May.
Nikki Black got me into them, and I really like them a lot.
I will be seeing them in May.
So
I'm very excited about it.
So Zib is going to move to here. They are going to be the target of an attack of opportunity. I think that hits, actually. No, it does not. Excellent. And they are going to look at Pax and go, "You're cool with this, right?" And then throw a grenade over Pax's shoulder.
Of course I'm cool with it.
This is fine, right?
Yep. Just big thumb, 2 big lizard thumbs up, right at Zip.
Okay. So it is going to hit here, and then it will get Pax and...
It doesn't get Clara, though, right?
Oh, it's 20 feet.
It doesn't get Clara, though, right?
No, so it's going to actually go over here. Yeah, here we go. It's going to go here. So actually, I
Dodge
guess
that.
I screwed the first one up, I guess, and it should have hit all of you. But it's a super special grenade, so don't worry about it.
Yay!
Mrs. Clara hits Pax and hits the other one too. Okay. It's a DC 15 partial. The damage is 8, and they have a special item that allows them to be specialized in grenades, which is not a thing in the normal game. So they get to add 4 to their damage dice for grenades, which I've been saying 3 up until now, which has been wrong. So this shade is going to make a reflex save and fail. This shade is going to open and close that door and then make a reflex save. And fail, which means they're going to take full damage instead of the half. Him.
And I need to make one too?
You do need to make one, unfortunately. But you do have a little bit of cover. Yeah, so you pass. So you're going to take...
just close the door.
Half of 13. Actually, yeah.
That would be great. Grenade goes over and I just close the door.
You know what? That's great. I'll say that's what happened and you take no damage. Yeah, I love that. You guys work together and you throw it through the door and then you real quick reaction to close the door. And you take no damage. So this shade is going to take half of 13, which is 6. I probably said it was 7 last time. I don't know. And this one's going to take all 13.
Good.
Man, Ghost is hard.
Ghost bad. I do not like a ghost.
Pax, it's your turn. There's a closed door in front of you, and you know your friend is on the other side.
I'm opening it, and you know what? I'm going to use this for the first time. I'm making a full movement straight to the back of this ghost using the alloy boots. I think that's how you say that.
Eohi.
Eohi.
I didn't come nowhere close. Samsonite. So close. And now I'm going to make a full attack on this shade. This lets me once per, I think it's day, full action. You can move up to your speed and make a full attack with melee weapons only.
The penalty on each attack is -6 instead of -4, and you take this would not help you from. Oh, I see. Oh, you get to move and take a full attack. Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, yep. All right, go for it. So
right.
Just make it.
I'm going to use the charge as the sick. Oh, no, wait.
Sure.
Hold on, I got an aloe boot. I got a boot thing. Let's do the boot thing.
Boot thing. Do the boot thing. Pax Duro currently using the boots with the fur.
Well, I was mad. I didn't hit shit.
Okay. Horatio, it's your turn. It looks really cool, though. You charge through the door and run up to the shade and make 2 incredible attacks. And now it is facing you, even though you can't really tell where its face is.
Yeah.
I yell to Pax, stabilize Clara. I'll be there as fast as I can. And then I ready a shot off at shade number 4.
Okay.
My brain is not working today.
It's that nap.
Yep,
you know what, these things don't hurt me that much. I should just ignore it and just tend to Clara. Let it beat on me. Who cares?
Okay. And it takes the full 9 damage from that force effect. Do you want to move?
Do you have any force grenades? Yeah, I'm going to move. I can. What's my speed? 30?
Yeah.
I think I can actually get pretty close because this is 10. 5. I have to open, right? Okay.
Oh, it was already open.
Oh.
So if you open a door while you're moving, you can only move half your speed.
Okay, so that I would be right here. Okay.
Yeah. You started here, so 5, 10, 15, you'd actually be in the doorway.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Because there's no clear rules in the book about how long it takes to open a door, but one of the things that they mention that you can do as a move action is interact with a thing, but that seems like 30 feet of movement to open a door seems like too much, but no feet of movement to open a door seems like too little. So the way that we've ruled it is that it's half speed. You want to interact with something, it's half speed. You run through a door, you pick something up off the ground, you grab something off a table.
It's an automatic door. I gotta wait for this shit to open.
Right. Yeah. You run up to it, and then you can take a step back so it recognizes you, and then it opens.
I hit the button, and I listen to the elevator music for a little bit, and I'm like tapping my foot and looking at my watch. And yeah.
Shade 1 is going to take a step. So that is now flanking. Pax, that's up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot at it. Why not?
Oh, does 32 beat your EAC?
Yes, it does.
That is unfortunate. That hits.
Cool. Why doesn't he go first to see if he can...
Well, because yours resolves first.
Oh, fair. Not that much. Oh, well. 6.
You turn around and take a swing of your axe and chop his weird little cloudy ephemeral body in half, and his eyes grow 3 sizes, and they wiggle a little bit, and then they fall to the ground as you, very fortunately, defeat
record
the
to show
shade.
that I took the majority of that shade's HP out.
Yeah,
just
you
for the
you did some
record.
work on
You
that
opened
one.
the pickle jar, but I loosened it.
Yes.
Fair.
Beck spent hours running that shade under hot water. Clara, it is your turn.
Resolve point.
So let me just make sure. While dying, you lose 1 resolve point each at the end of your turn.
Right, but I can spend a resolve point to stabilize.
Correct.
So I would like to do that.
And then let me just double check that I've got it all right, because I feel like there's one thing that I always forget about. If you are dying and you have enough, you can spend stabilizing. If you are dying and you have enough resolve points, you can spend a number of resolve points equal to 1/4 your maximum. What is your maximum resolve point?
10.
10?
So 2? Yeah.
Is it 10? Yeah, so it's
2.5.
2 to immediately
Yeah.
stabilize. This means you're no longer dying,
Okay.
but you're unconscious.
Fine. Let's do that.
Okay, so you are no longer dying, but you are in fact unconscious.
Great.
That is infinitely better.
Yeah,
than
infinitely
dying.
better. Okay, it's
Well,
Shade's...
being unconscious isn't great either.
No,
so
it's
bad for
it's
you.
really not.
It's so bad for you.
This shade is going to disappear, and then it's going to reappear right here.
I hate these things. They're truly the worst.
It misses you. Horatio, it misses you. Shade 3 is going to turn around and attack Pax.
Cool. That's perfect.
25?
Nope.
No. 21? No.
Nope.
I have to reset the Foundry thing real quick.
Is that why I just lost connection?
Yeah, because for
Yeah.
some reason, whenever I run it
Yeah,
from my
just-
computer, it doesn't seem to be able to hold the connection for long enough. So this should only take a second. Bear with me. Can you guys still see my my camera?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, on Discord? Yeah.
Yeah, I thought I hit the wrong button. Yeah, I'm not sure why, but if I start up the Foundry server, it must be something about the way that it connects or something. I really don't know. I don't know enough about all of that stuff, but after about an hour and a half, it just decides that I'm not allowed to play anymore.
That sucks.
Togo stepped on the computer button.
Togo
in
stepped on
Steph's
the
apartment.
computer.
Yeah. While you're doing that, I'm going to use this to use the potty. I'm going to go take a space piss, and
Okay.
I'll be right back. Yeah.
Nice.
I love that for you. You guys should be able to come back.
Seen lately. Oh, okay. Never mind.
The this is not the same problem that we were having before.
This is a different problem.
Yeah, this is a different consistent problem that I think just has to do something. There's certain things throughout like my whole life that I've never been able to keep a constant connection to, and some of them were like video games or whatever.
Sometimes people, family.
That mean.
conclusion I
That's
jumped
mean.
to
That's mean, and
immediately.
you're mean, and I don't like it.
I'm sorry. I meant it in fun. It is not true.
The problem that we were having with Foundry before was that I guess it was just getting overloaded, and it was having to sort through too much information, and it was getting so bogged down that it had to catch up to itself, and that it never liked that, and then it couldn't do it.
Because
So now
of all of our sick tunes.
So now, while we're here, we're getting our shit back together. Hey, listen, if you're watching and you're like, wow, I don't know if I should follow this guy. You should follow this guy. You should follow this guy. The guy is me. I do a lot of stuff. We do Starfinder every other Sunday, and then a bunch of video game streams with a bunch of charity streams coming up that I'm still kind of putting together. So don't hold me to that till at least June, because I am moving in May, and unfortunately that has to be my whole focus, which is garbage. I hate being a human being. If you want, you can go to our YouTube channel. We have all of our all of our previous Dead Sundays episodes up there. We are currently in our 3rd season. You don't have to watch them, but if you want to, I would really appreciate it. You can also, I'm throwing out our Twitters right now. Twitter might not be there tomorrow. I say it every week. I don't know. Who knows? It might not. It might go. It might not. Ian, you should be able to get back in. Ugh. And all of this that we're doing is leading up to the release of Starfinder 2, which will be hopefully sometime next year. And as soon as it does, we are going to crush it on the Starfinder 2 front. I don't know what that means, but we're going to do it.
I hope that we somehow work 2 into the subtitle for Dead Sundays, like just Dead Sundays 2, but TOO, just to fuck with people. So nobody knows what's going on.
Yeah, that is. I have thought about that a lot. We can't call it Dead Sundays 2 because we already did Dead Sundays 2. So I'll have to Kingdom Hearts my way into some other seasonal naming convention. Okay.
Dead Sundays 2? T-O, kind of like Gallagher 2 with his brother.
T-O-O question mark. That might.
Yeah.
How about do? There you go. Part do.
Starfinder et 2?
Et 2?
Huh?
There you go.
So it is Shade 3's turn. No, it's not. It is Zib's turn. Zib is going to take a step to here. Attempt to make a clever attack on that shade. There we go. That succeeds. They are flat-footed. However, that shade is going to get soft cover from Horatio as Zib tries to shoot over Horatio's shoulder and hit the shade behind him. I believe soft cover is a -4. Oh, wait, hold on. Hold, please.
Okay, bye. He just left. That's weird. I've never seen him say hold please and just walk away from the computer.
I went to a real-life game store the other day where they sell real physical products.
Ooh.
And I got
Which
myself...
one did you go to?
I went to Red Caps. It was when I went to Red Caps. I told you about it. I got myself, finally, a Starfinder GM screen.
Nice.
So
I put that in the little library when I moved out of Kentucky. I put my physical stuff in there, and
Nice.
I was really happy to see that, like, literally within hours, it was gone. So I hope some lucky college student or parent of a kid who likes cool stuff is having a lot of fun with all my TRPG stuff.
soft cover is a +4.
Nice. I also request that you back your camera up and put the screen up in front of you from now on.
Mm-hmm.
That way we feel like we're being DM'd live at a real table.
I see. You want this.
like that. Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, lower, obviously, so we can see your face, but you have the concept.
No.
I think it looks great. I think it looks great right now. Perfect.
Yeah, it's not distracting with a glossy reflection of your ring light at all.
It's not a ring light. It's a ring light. It's some kind of ring light. It's not a real ring light.
Okay.
It's for your
eyes
glam and
look
makeup
pretty.
tutorials.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. It's for my makeup tutorials. It's for my Starfinder makeup tutorial.
Why do I have an assassinate Logar like community challenge, not a Logar makeup tutorial challenge?
That would be really funny.
That's the one we're doing
funny.
next.
Yeah. I would do that.
You have to play Helldivers while doing makeup.
Yeah. No. You can't drop here. I'm gonna mess up my eyeliner.
Democratic makeup.
Okay.
Let me just put on my Liberty lipstick.
All right, I clipped that. Good job. Okay, so Zib is gonna roll and miss. Dang, Zib. Pax, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna tell you what I want to do, and you're gonna tell me if it's possible.
That is the best way to play TTRPG. I respect that. I want you to do it.
Okay. I just want to move through this shade. It's incorporeal. It's not like it can stop me.
Right. So...
And then I want to stand on top of Clara's square and effectively become full cover for Clara.
No.
Okay.
I'm saying no. But we might find a way to get you most of the way, because like it's ridiculous that you can't do that. But
yeah, like
you cannot move through an enemy square.
Yeah.
Okay, how about this? How about this?
You can't tumble?
Hold on.
You can tumble through it. Yeah.
Hold on. How about this? Since it is 50% damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
What we're gonna do is you're gonna roll a D100. If it's 1 to 50, it's a yes, and if it's 51 to 100, you have to make an athletics check.
Okay, that's fair. Looks
All
like
right.
I'm through.
You're through. So like, yeah, because like it's kind of ridiculous that you can't do it, but I think that because it's a ghost, right?
Yeah,
like
it's a ghost.
It's a ghost. So with that, I wasn't done. You're gonna take damage because it's made of acid.
I'm all right with that.
You take 7 damage.
All right, I'll just take 7 straight up.
It was so like not ready for you to go because I had to like float it out there and see what it sounded like first. And then
maybe after I'm like, yes.
And then fucking Pax is like, thanks, let's do it.
I need no more details.
Yeah.
Must protect Clara.
So normally you can't share a space. I am going to let you do that this turn, but also remember, like, it's a ghost, so like if it gets behind you, like I know you're trying to do. So what I'm gonna say is that it. You know what? Make a Xenoseeker check.
Sweet. 19.
Not high enough.
Yeah, I was gonna say, with a plus 16, I rolled a 19.
Yeah, because I was gonna give you an insight into tactics, but that's a little like too high for that. So you're not gonna get that.
That's all right.
So you want to stand there and protect
my tail.
Yes, stand there and protect Clara. I will give her some kind of bonus if she happens to take damage. She is unconscious. Clara, if you are to wake up, you will need to immediately not be in that square. So we can just move you back here or to another one.
Yeah, I'll just kind of do it like a little crab walk back.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you'll be prone and awake, so you can you can crawl. That's the only thing you can do when you're
Like
prone is crawl.
Walk. Can't even crab walk?
Horatio, it is your turn. You are currently face to face with a shade again.
Man, I thought I was gonna run to you. Okay, so I'm gonna take a 5-foot step back. The door won't automatically close, right?
I'm gonna say no. No.
Thank
I think
you.
all of the doors have a button on it. That they're not. None of them are automatic. They're all touch console open door.
Okay, cool. So I'm just taking a guard. Shut up, Alexa. Can you hear her? Can you hear it?
Yep.
You have to stop
I left
talking.
it on. I
we know
forgot
it?
I forgot I left it on because I replayed Dead Island 2 and there's a mission where you have to use Alexa.
Yeah, it's
It-
so annoying. I hate that mission. But now, of course, Google's going to DM or Amazon's going to DMCA this entire cast.
That's
They're
fine.
like, now that is our actor. That's Alexa.
Which is good because we're getting our asses kicked.
Yeah,
I'm taking
nobody wants to see
a
this.
5 foot step back, and then I'm plugging that dude.
Plug him. Nice.
That's a hell of a plug.
What happens with crit damage again?
It's just double. So for you, it's going to be 2d8 plus 10.
Okay.
Nice.
Did I do it? Did it dissipate? Did it turn to Pac-Man eyes?
It did not, but goddamn, is it like, is it right there? You hit it so hard that like you do like a massive amount of damage to it. But unlike when Pax has hit the other two, it is able to reconstitute its etherealness, but only just so, and it looks really, really thin.
I gotta get me one of I gotta like get me one of these things for real. Like,
What's crazy is you know a guy who can get you one of those.
I know a guy who can make these, but like I really should be packing one of these. I think Clara should get one too, just in case.
A ghost gun.
Clara, it is your turn.
Yeah, fodder. From the description, like it literally uses real arrows, and then when the arrows are fired through, it rips them apart and turns them into the core magical energy and just flings it at people.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Sick. So it's 1 resolve point to get to 1 HP.
Yep.
As well.
You are no longer dying. You are immediately conscious, and you can take your turn as normal. You can spend resolve points to regain hit points only if you are at 0 HP and are stable, and you cannot heal more than 1 hit point in this way. You cannot spend resolve points to both stabilize and stay in the fight in the same round, which you did not do. So you're good.
Great. I'm just gonna scooch you backwards.
North. Go north.
And then stand up, which is half my movement. And then go this
that's
way.
great. That's a great question.
I believe so. Pretty sure.
I have this weird feeling that it's a whole movement. But
Well, that would suck.
I could also be wrong.
I could have sworn it was half, but I could just be saying what I want to hear.
Yeah, stand up is your whole action. Now, there are feats that help with that, like kip up. Kip up makes it a swift action, but yeah, if you are prone,
Yeah. So
you
then
have
I will
to-
just use my action to continue moving. And I'll just go to like, I don't know, here.
Sounds great.
Here's good.
Far away.
Here.
All right. So hold on. If you're prone, the only two things you can do are crawl or stand up. Crawl
Right.
is you can.
Well,
crawl
I had to crawl because I
hold
couldn't
on.
stand up with Pax on me.
You can only move 5 feet at a time if you crawl.
Okay. Which I did.
Well, I can still absorb
But that's it. I'm
damage.
done. So that's it. I'm done.
You would be able to crawl and then stand up. Yeah. That's all you can do.
That's my turn.
Yep.
Wow, this sucks.
Yeah, that does suck. That seems kind of ridiculous.
That sucks.
Well, I can use
Also,
my
I'm not
reaction
conscious
to.
anymore.
I can use my reaction to absorb half your damage. So, assuming
So-
someone hits you for 1,
What,
we should
half
be
of
okay.
1?
Yeah, exactly.
So
someone hits you
what
for
I'll
1, we're
say,
good.
is that when you regained a hit point, you were conscious and you could no longer share a space, so you were immediately moved to there. So you still have your actions left. You could use an action to stand up and then use another action to move away.
Okay, I
We'll-
see.
we'll
Then
do
yes,
that.
let us do that.
Should have asked whether or not Pax could like grab an ankle and slide Clara down the hallway.
Yeet.
Yeah,
Just
could
yeet
Pax
me.
yeet Clara?
Yeah, for 1 bludgeoning damage.
Yep, nope, don't want to do it then. Never mind.
It is Shade 4's
Doesn't
turn.
hurt to ask.
Shade 4 is going to no longer be flat-footed. It is going to appear behind Pax.
All right. It doesn't technically move into the space, so I don't get an attack of
No.
opportunity. Yeah.
That misses.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did that wrong. So it should be a 21.
Okay, still misses. It's got to
Okay.
be to 29. Even, I guess, lower because I'm flanked, but it's not that much lower.
And then this Shade is going to make a full attack.
21 does not hit. 26. How much does flanking take out?
It's already factored in.
Okay, then it doesn't hit.
Flanking is a bonus that attackers get.
Got it.
It is
I
not
just wanted to-
it's not a penalty to AC. It is Zib's turn. Zib
In cover.
is going to move to here. And then here. And then attempt a clever attack.
Just throw a grenade at Pax.
No. It will
Yeah.
succeed.
Pax just catches it and crushes it. Boom!
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Fuck.
Ah, looks like you're throwing
Nope,
a
too
grenade.
Nope,
Too
nope.
late.
You threw a
Deleted it.
grenade.
I deleted it. Nope, it didn't happen. God damn, Zib.
Never misses.
Should have thrown a grenade.
Pax, it's your turn. This one is currently flat-footed against you.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take an attack. Not a full, just a normal attack against that one. This full didn't work out super well for me last time. Apparently, normal attack didn't work out either. So I'm gonna. What's the negative? What's our house rule negative?
Hold on. Which one are you attacking?
4.
Okay, it's flat-footed and shaken. What's the house roll negative? What are you talking about?
It's like when I roll a second time after a miss.
Oh yeah, we're not doing that anymore. Took that
Alright,
out.
cool.
Yeah.
All right, then I'll take a 5-foot step here.
Okay. Horatio. Horatio.
Can I peek through here really quick? Just to see what's going on. Okay. Yeah.
The only 2
All right.
shades left, and they're both out here.
Yeah.
10, 15,
Is Gritty no longer up?
20.
That's a good question.
It's
I
in the
wrote
other
down
room, though.
Gritty will be gone next round.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, dude. I moved and I'm gonna fire off another one against that guy.
Which one? I
4.
wasn't looking. 4. That hits.
That's a 30 hit.
Yep.
Okay.
Sure does. So I got away from you the first time. But then you trucked yourself out the door and you went down the hallway and you saw that same shade standing next to Pax. Facing Pax? Who knows? Who knows what it's facing? You aim your crossbolter magic arrow thingy at it, the spell bolter, and you blast it in the back. And unlike when Pax destroyed it, when it gets hit with a force attack, it just goes pop. It sort of explodes in front of you and dissipates.
Fuck yeah.
Clara, it's your turn.
My move action, I'm gonna look through the scope. And then I'm gonna aim for the last shade.
Okay.
Dude, what are these Pac-Man gifts? I'm assuming
22.
that there is a Pac-Man kid show that looks awful. I just want regular ass Pac-Man ghosts, and there are these CGI Pac-Man ass things that look terrible.
So,
God.
Clara, when you
Yes.
look through your scope, what it does is it shows you where incorporeal creatures are, and it also removes the cover bonus that they get from being in cover. Currently, this shade is in almost total cover. It has a +8 to cover because it is so behind this corner, and it's such an odd angle that you can barely see it. So its AC is currently at a 26. However, your scope with the laser attachment, when you aim through it, removes 4 of that. So you would be... I'm sorry. Hold on. You're at 18. You add
I'm at
8
18?
to 26. 26 went right. Okay. So the Shade's kinetic AC is 18. It adds 8
Okay.
because it has so much cover,
Right.
which puts it at 26. Your scope then reduces that by 4, putting it at 22. So you hit.
Okay. Great.
You curve the
That's all I
bullet.
needed.
It goes around the corner. Yeah, I know, but I wanted to give the full explanation
Jade
of what was happening there.
Boy, just woo, so everyone knows how cool I am. 20.
Damn.
Right.
Damn. Damn.
Damn. Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
Damn. Okay, Clara.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Are we good?
Yeah. So you find just like the last, like, it kind of does this wavy thing because it exists in 2 dimensions, sort of, and it's kind of undulating back and forth and kind of goes just past the corner of this room, and you blast it, and it pops, and its eyes spin around in a bunch of different circles, and it hit the ground, and they bang into each other and make a funny sound, and it disappears. And as far as
They're
these are
immediately lays down on the ground.
yeah.
It's like Christ frozen on the ground.
As far as you guys are concerned, the immediate combat here is over.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, it's not, but yeah.
It's not.
It's not.
Just gonna wait for that klaxon to go off and a countdown to
Yeah.
self-destruction.
I'm
Yeah,
not going to
Jangles.
dispel. I'm not dispelling my construct mo right now. I've got
Sure.
7 shots left.
How long
Radio.
does that last?
How long does that last?
I
We're
don't
gonna
know.
get a We're gonna get a call from Shepard. It's gonna, hey guys, Jangly Man stealing me.
So
Okay. Okay.
one.
Okay, well, it was
One.
a joke, but also what?
Yeah. So one. Shepard is no longer with us. We don't know
Yeah,
where.
he's the ship.
I've got 5 more rounds with it because it's as many levels I've had, and I've shot it every turn.
So you have 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what I had planned to do, Clara, can you make a perception check for me real quick?
God damn it.
Actually, you know what? You're out of combat. You don't need to make the check. You can just see it. It's right in front of you. You see here and here, going back basically the way you came, is a trail of blood. That was not there when you came in, and looks like it's leading up to the elevator. And as you realize this, you get a call from Jimothy,
Oh, God.
who I originally planned to call you at this moment, not Shepard. And you hear Jimothy on the phone, on the call. He calls Clara. He doesn't call Zeb. He calls Clara, and he says,
Me?
Clara, so there is a guy trying to get into the spaceship from the spaceship that you guys are in. I'm keeping him out, but like I can't really do it for that much longer. I think he's like real good at computers, and I'm also real good at computers, but he's like a little bit better, I think. And like, so basically what's happening is they're making opposed rolls of computer checks, and Jimothy
Let's go. Come on.
isn't sure how much longer he can keep it up.
Clara, come here.
All right. So was that information, Claire? You wanna pass that information along?
Yeah, Jangles is at the ship. We gotta go.
And Pax runs
Yeah,
at full speed.
Clara, come here. Clara, you're really hurt. Come here.
Just I'll
No,
let
you
everyone
come
else.
here. I'm in the direction of the door. You come here,
Yes.
Raj.
I'll
All right,
just
I'm
let
assuming
everyone else
it's
go
been
with that.
30
I'm just
seconds.
going.
My magic bow is gone.
Yeah, it's not gonna make it by the time you guys get there.
Can I just cast? Can I cast a spell on Clara so Clara don't die?
Please. Mend, please.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Please
more than
mend.
mend. Gonna do
I'm not
more
even-
than mend.
I'm not even waiting for him. I'm going up the elevator for the ship.
That's fine.
Yeah, I figure worst case scenario, I destroy the computer the Jangly Man's on.
It's a 5d6, please.
At the end of combat, Zib is going to immediately make a inspiring boost as well.
Excellent.
22 HP. You good? You good, friend?
Yep. I'm a lot
Awesome.
better. Thank you, Raj.
Yeah.
I love that mending gives you HP back. That is so good for us.
I hacked
I love
hacked
being
my
a
own brain.
construct.
Well, no, I can do it to everybody except Pax because Pax is too stubborn to realize what is going on.
Yeah.
100% lizard.
Your intelligence has to be higher than 11 for
I
it
know.
to work.
And also, you're going to gain 21 stamina points as Zib inspiringly boosts you.
Oh,
Excellent.
God bless. Oh, wait, him or me?
You.
Who? Me. Great.
Oh, just okay.
God bless.
Okay. I'm going to move you back out of there real quick.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put you all together.
I could technically burn 2 spell slots just so Pax could take advantage of that, but it's also me burning 2 like pretty valuable spell slots. Just
And you are currently back downstairs at the sub bridge, while you know that the Jangly Man, as he has decided to call himself, is doing something. You don't know.
Can we see the blood?
Yeah, there is still a trail of blood, but it has kind of stopped once you got to this bridge. Maybe he like patched himself up, or
Healing motherfucker.
he healed himself.
What an asshole.
what a crazy fucking thing that everybody can do.
So unrealistic. I'm gonna run towards where the airlock was, which I think is over here.
Yes.
If I remember this place right. So let's just go there. And oh look, I found him.
And you see the Jangly Man, who I cannot believe that we have continued to call him that,
Bills.
trying to hack into the into the panel to let himself into the connecting airlock that goes into this the Space Wave Maiden.
Well, it is time to. Assuming you let me do a thing, I'm gonna shoot at him.
Yeah, he's basically got his back turned, but he hears you come in and he turns around. And as you walk in the door, he goes, wait.
And I loose my crossbolter with the grenade arrow you gave me, Adam.
Oh fuck!
Drop.
Oh boy. Yeah, sure. We'll say that you take him by surprise. He's not dead. He is flat-footed though, because he's surprised. So yeah, go ahead and make an attack roll with the crossbolter, I guess. Oops.
All right. Does a 23 hit him?
Oh boy. I think so.
All right, grenade arrow time.
Sure does.
14. Not that much, but hey, it's a grenade.
It
And
makes a
it's an arrow.
statement.
Okay. So let's go over the series of events that have
You know what?
led us.
It's gonna be
Yes,
body
let's.
swap Jimothy. I'm gonna feel so bad.
No. Let's bring up a picture of the Jangly Man as we recount our adventure with him and say goodbye to him once and for all. Because there's no getting out of this one. You had There it is. You had been accosted by the Jangly Man in... Oh, sorry, you're not getting anything in the... Why is this not working? Oh, that's so weird. Oh, because I have 2? What the fuck is happening here? Sorry, I'm having an odd stream moment right now where the Firefox window that I use is layered weird, and it's grabbing Foundry in a really weird way. There we go. Okay. I'll have to look into this later because I have it all fucking weirded out. Okay, but this is the Jangly Man. And you see the Jangly Man in front of you. And he turns around and this is what he looks like. And he turns around and he throws his hands up and he says, he goes, no, 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 no. Clearly trying to, stop you from shooting him or parlay or something. You don't care. Because the Jangly Man came out of space and immediately told you that he was going to attack you and blow your ship up and rip you from limb to limb, and then take your skin and wear it and make it into a hat and a bunch of really nasty shit. And as he was doing that,
he didn't share his sandwich.
And he did not share his sandwich. So he attacked you with a spaceship. You guys beat him in the spaceship. You guys went to his spaceship because you knew that there was a distress signal going out broadcasting your position that would call more cultists of the Devourer to come and kill you. So you got on his ship, you stopped that and sent an all clear, disguising it as one of the cultist transmissions. All you had to do was hit a button. Pretty easy. As you did that, you were exploring the Singularity, and you could hear the Jangly Man walking around and murdering all of his crew members for their failure in not killing you. And then when you found him, he was in the galley eating a peanut butter and banana sandwich, talked your ear off, and distracted you long enough to get a sneak attack in with 4 shades that came out of the bulwark of the ship. You very quickly killed the Jangly Man. But the Jangly Man, as it's written in the book, has resolve points. So he used those resolve points to stabilize himself and crawl back to the Spacewave Maiden when you guys were not looking.
Mm-hmm.
You ran down to the airlock when you found out that he was having a computer off with Jimothy. As you walked in the door, he turned around to throw his hands up, and you launched a grenade arrow that you had made on a planet that did not understand what the internet was. It landed directly in the center of his chest and exploded, dealing 14 damage to him when he only had 10.
Excellent.
So now the inside of this Devourer cultist ship, this airlock room, is covered in bits and bobs of the Jangly Man, from viscera that made up his body to the weird skulls that he made. And you have officially, definitively killed the Jangly Man this time.
I guess I'll go get a mop.
Ship, what do you care?
Yeah, it's a different ship. It's not your ship at all.
Yeah. Just
I'm going to our ship though. I need a nap.
I wonder if he had any money.
yeah, I feel like yeah. I'm just like wiping viscera off of me. I'm just like, yeah, I'm so tired.
I'm going through the pockets.
Are you
What's
still
left of
burning?
his corpse.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roger,
I
are you still burning?
I think I am.
Do you want me to put you out?
Yeah, that'd be great.
What do I roll to put him out? Is it still like reflex or athletics, or what do I use to put him out?
You can we're out of combat, so you can just do it.
I just put him out.
Yeah. You guys can work together to put out Horatio of his burning condition. So, there are a couple of things that the Jangly Man had on his person before those things were strewn around the room in an explosion.
Fair.
Okay. He is wearing Kasatha Microcord 3. It has a haste circuit and infrared sensors in them. If you were to not use... So what I've done is I've taken this stuff that he has on him, and I have written how much money you would get if you sold it outright. And I have also... I'm sorry. I have taken his equipment and let you know how much you would get if you sold it outright, because I don't think a lot of it is upgrades for you. Especially like the Kasatha microcord, I think is... Let me pull it up real quick. Kasatha. I think that is less than everything you guys have right now. It's level 8 armor. It's 9 and 11. 9 energy, 11 kinetic.
Yeah.
I think that's better than everything you guys have right now.
Well, for the light armor guys.
Correct. And Horatio has special armor, so really the only person that could use it is Zib, and I think Zib currently has... they have a temp weave that is basically the same thing.
Okay. And this one had the Jangly Man in it, so it sucks infinitely more.
So it also has a haste circuit armor upgrade and an infrared sensor armor upgrade, but you guys, neither of you guys need that.
Okay.
So because you are on a ship with a intergalactic salesman known as Schmooze the Ooze, who heads up the mobile merch table for Zib Beverage and their media empire, you're going to be able to easily just sell this stuff and get the credits for it. There is also a disintegrator, like in his weapons are really basic too. It's a disintegrator pistol and a spear. So altogether, these things that are not upgrades, unless you wanted to keep them for a different reason, if you were to sell them, they would be 2,338 credits.
How much is the spear?
The spear?
Yeah.
It's like it's the base model of a spear and is worth 370 credits.
I'm taking the spear and I'm putting it on my wall.
Okay. Easy peasy. So you guys will get 2,301 credits if you sold all of his stuff. That's the important like
total?
Equipment, non-treasure stuff that you would get from him.
Each or together?
That's all together. Yeah, selling equipment that you pick up from a boss is really not profitable.
2,301?
Yeah, divided by 4.
Okay.
Yeah, that's 575.25 credits each.
Okay.
All right, fair enough.
And I think if I think what I'm going to do is, instead of even asking you guys, most of the time I'm sorry, how many credits was it?
Round down.
575 a person.
Yeah, 575.
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to set it up to just sell them straight out, unless it's something that I find particularly interesting, or I think you guys could use, because most of the time, because like the way NPCs work in Starfinder is that their equipment doesn't actually change their stats. Like, they have base stats, and the equipment is just stuff that they carry for loot. One of the things that we ran into in the last book was the Solarian that you guys fought was written and printed incorrectly because he kept his bonus from equipping armor, and that's not how you're supposed to do it. So he had his level challenge rating 8 armor class, and then they added the item bonus to that, and they were not supposed to do that. So when you make an NPC in Starfinder, it's just the base from the table, and the equipment that they get is really just flavor and loot for you guys. So that's the regular stuff that doesn't really matter. You guys had already found a bunch of grenades that Zib had used. Let me make sure that I take those out of there. Zib used 2 today, yes?
Right.
Yeah.
So they find 1 more shock grenade, which I've updated. And then one of the things we're going to do in Starfinder Enhanced Dead Sunny's Enhanced Season 3 is we're going to keep up with our custom scaling equipment. Now, all of you guys have a piece of equipment that has upgrade capabilities that you got either from the hostess or, in Horatio's case, a care package from home. Instead of trying to figure out how much of your resources you should use to upgrade these weapons, you guys are just going to find upgrade kits that are worth the amount of money to take your weapon or item the next level. Currently, Horatio's armor is level 9, Clara's gun Pearl is level 9, and the Respectful Decline is level 8. So on the Jangly Man, you guys find an upgrade kit to take a weapon from level 8 to 9.
Oh, okay.
So, Pax, when you have the time, which you will very shortly, you and Horatio, or you by yourself, can take this upgrade kit and put the Legos where they need to go and upgrade their Respectful Decline to level 9, and then we'll update the stats immediately.
Oh, yeah.
In addition to that, there is a pair of little jangly balls that he keeps in his pocket.
No.
And each of these are a ability crystal Mark II. Now, ability crystals always give you a +2 to a stat. They have different marks because once you use one, you need a stronger version of the thing to keep upgrading yourself. So you can only ever have a Mark 1 ability augment, a Mark 1 Mark 2 ability augment, and 1 Mark 3. So the Mark 2, while it doesn't give you a bigger bonus, it lets you fill that Mark 2 slot. Let me just make sure that I've got that correct.
I mean, I guess we can just assume that they're
Nope.
not charisma based
I'm
on
sorry.
Jangly Man.
No, so they don't have to be. I'm going to say that they can be whatever they want.
Oh, nice.
I'm sorry, I got that wrong. The Mark II personal upgrade grants a +4 bonus to a single ability score. Now, one of these is specifically for Zib Beverage to upgrade their dexterity score so that they are better at shooting. But the other one that will give a +4 to any of your abilities is up for grabs. So who do you think would get the most out of it?
I am not I'm not in an odd number for any of my ability scores. Has anyone got an odd number as one of their ability scores?
You get a +4.
Oh, is it just straight up a +4?
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't mind having 22 Constitution.
Okay. I hate you for that, but okay.
With it.
All
So
right.
then let's get Pax set up with 22 Constitution. Dickhead.
I'm so sorry.
I'm just kidding.
Extra hit
How many-
points.
It's too bad my hit points are going to rise from 69. I wonder what they're going to
Oh,
I know, right?
boo. All right, you
What's your
currently have...
modifier at that point? Is it +5 or +6 at that?
be. So right now at 18, I'm a +4. I'm assuming it's going to be a +6. Yeah, it's a +6.
Yeah, because my intelligence is 21 and I get a +5. I forget how much. I forget what it scales like.
Yeah, I'm 22 in Dex and it's a +6.
Yeah. Now I can get hit harder. My stamina
Dirty
is now
boy.
my stamina is now at 126.
Nice.
Dirty boy.
Nice. too much. And each of those is it's crazy because they're not that expensive. An ability crystal Mark II is 6,500 credits.
That's cheap.
It's like ridiculously cheap. And which is part of the reason that I threw them in there is because I believe it's possible that the way the game is designed is that you're also maybe supposed to
Okay.
have these. You're supposed to grab these sometimes. And I think that there is a lot of focus in Starfinder on items and equipment and upgrading those things. And I think that without laying the breadcrumbs for you guys, if you don't know they're there, like, how could you possibly know to use them? And if they're built, like, that was my biggest complaint about Pathfinder 2 is the striking runes. You put these things on your weapons that increase the damage that they do, but they're supposed to scale with the enemy or with your character. But if you don't, like the enemies scale, assuming that you have put these striking runes on your weapons. It's very strange. I don't get it. But I digress. As far as you guys are concerned, you have found everything that is immediately recognizable as far as equipment on the ship and on the Jangly Man. So now there is the destroyed body of a Devourer cultist in front of you, and you are standing on the airlock of a Devourer ship. What do you guys want to do?
Are there any batteries I can friggin'...
Sure.
Like, literally, I need to search for any spent clips, batteries, anything like that. Like, I want to see if Jimothy can help me. Heck, if Slime Time wants to help us too.
Slime Time.
Well, actually, yeah, we'll say that the
wait, is there's like an actual mechanic I can use for that in
what
the
do you
game
mean?
when we have downtime?
I just noticed that Ian and I are frozen on the stream.
Oh, really? That's weird.
Yeah.
Cool. How long's that been like that?
Oh no, Ian looks badass, so it's fine.
Ian looks upset. Oh,
Yeah.
That's not Ian. Oh, that's not Ian either. Ian, move. No. What happened?
I mean, I'm.
You're so frozen too.
All you get is what the fuck.
Yeah.
That's what the fuck Ian face.
Hold, please.
Yeah, somebody screenshot that because it's a good
It's a good
serious
look.
face.
There we go. There we go. All right, it's all fixed now.
Great.
Is it though?
Is it though?
It appears to be. I know you're trying to do the serious face. Wait.
No.
No, there it
is. Okay.
There's a downtime thing. Gather supplies, isn't there?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think there is. Like, I thought there was something where you can maybe that. I'm actually looking it up right now. It was part of the same thing when you were like, "Hey, Steph, there's a whole bunch of stuff you can do with social media now."
Well, a lot of that was because of Steph's Zib's special camera setup and stuff.
Oh yeah, but then those rules. Here, I found it. Ports of call in Nethys, and it's like, here's all the stuff that you can do mechanically with your downtime.
Right.
And I could have swore there was one where I was like, look for cargo or something like that.
So look for cargo is different. So in ports of call, they introduced these kind of like this framework for very generalized cargo ship role playing. Basically. I think I found it. Gather supplies. So I can gather supplies in a fixed location. Oh, gather supply. Okay, so that is but instead of hunting and foraging while on the move, you gather supplies while you remain in a fixed location. This is generally possible only in the wilderness. Yeah. So
okay.
It's pretty much like it is
if we were out, yeah.
It's
we
find berries. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Like if we were in a derelict shopping mall, it's find coffee.
There's one that says hunt bargains. So we'll say that because you guys have access to Schmooze the Ooze and the mobile merch table, who with Zib's influencer gold card is able to get you consumable items at half price, right? So we'll say that you guys will never have to do the find deals time unless you want something really specific. but that the Schmooze the Ooze is always finding deals. That
Okay.
is Schmooze's whole thing.
That's awesome. But I do want to be looking for batteries.
Yeah, so I
stuff
put
all the time.
I put both a regular battery and a high capacity battery on your sheet. That's
Oh,
what you
thank you.
find in the just the remnants of the ship.
Thank you. Okay.
Is there anything else you guys want to do while you're
Yeah.
here?
So
Take a shower.
Pax looks at Clara.
So, we might want to use this ship as a trap for the rest of this fleet. Hear me out. We either set it up as a mine to explode as soon as somebody gets within range of it, or set it to explode and send it directly into where the rest of the fleet is.
I'm worried that where the rest of the fleet is where we're trying to go because they've been ahead of us the whole time. But we could theoretically turn the distress signal back on, rig it to blow, and then book it before anybody else gets here.
They would waste their time trying to either stop the ship from exploding or getting caught in the explosion themselves.
Yeah, it could give us some time to get ahead.
Any time we get is probably worth it.
Not a bad thought.
Stress signal. Then booby trap it. Do they do
Well,
that? I don't know. I don't know if they even would care about that.
So
I mean, I think they would. Otherwise, why would Jangly have set it off in the first place?
And it doesn't really
Oh.
hurt us other than wasting a little bit of time.
yeah, you guys specifically got on this ship to stop the distress signal that was broadcasting to the rest of the Devourer cultist. Because if you did not, you were going to broadcast your location to the fleet, which are still kind of unsure of how many people this actually is. But it was alluded that it would be enough to disable or permanently destroy you guys. And you didn't want that to happen. So you decided to turn off the distress signal.
Mm-hmm.
You could turn it back on. As far as rigging the ship to automatically explode when it reaches a person or another ship, you would have to make some pretty significant engineering checks, but they're not impossible. Connection lost.
So maybe conceptually, Raj could just link the ship's core to go critical as soon as someone docks. So it's two systems that you'd think would be tied together. It's an easy trigger, and then it just makes the core go critical.
Buddha got a foundry.
The core is already in pretty disrepair, so that would definitely be possible. You would.
Well, I sure hope Raj has that idea because Pax doesn't know that.
Axe probably read it in Mind Wars, but doesn't
Yes.
know it.
Leon
Doesn't
Mind
know
Wars.
the actual.
Mm-hmm. Pax is just thinking of the one time where they took a Thrashadorathop and then put explosives around the outside of it and then lured it into one of the president's or one of Secretary Godwinter's bases.
Okay, you guys should be able to get back in now. Okay. So in order to do this, what you would need to do is go back to your ship. And do you want to send this ship out ahead of you? Do you want to leave the ship where it is and then you go? Because as far as you know, where you're going is where the fleet or the rest of the cult is.
Right.
So
That's what I said.
So in my mind, the way this would function is we set the trap, we turn on the distress signal after we've disconnected from the ship, and then instead of going straight to where we need to go, we go like at two 45-degree angles. So shoot up and around, staying outside of their sensor range. They go straight to the ship, or some of them go straight to the Jangly Man ship. Whether they get blown up there or not is inconsequential. We jump into a smaller version of the fleet.
Okay. Oh, and then you want to...
I mean, we're all going to the same place, so we're still going to try. We're still likely going to run into them.
Hopefully, we'll have fewer of them to contend with.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whether we're going to get flanked midway through that contention, we'll see.
Well, you also might make it all the way to the planet.
Right. We could beat him. The whole crew could turn around for all we know.
So, okay. So first, I think you should decide where you want to go. Couple things that I want you to remember. So you're looking at... actually, I think I have a picture of it. I do. So you're looking at the gate of the 12 suns. This is what it looks like. There's 12 suns, and because of Horatio's excellent use of computers and science machinery, he was able to tell that each of these 12 suns each has a controller moon that goes around it. And every time the moon gets to the closest point to the center, they all reach that at the same time, and they all pulse. Because there are 24 gravitational bodies being held together like this, it makes the area around it extremely difficult to navigate because of the gravitational fluctuations, which is what Quilius had told you. And which is why he had given just realized that Quilius gave you the nanite special property, which does extra things when it crits, and we totally forgot about that. Dang. Next time, baby. Quilius had taken some of the calculations to help with the difficulty of the gravitational fields and imported them into your flight controllers, so that you will get a bonus when you have to fly through that. There is one planet around one sun that has any signs of life on it. The rest of them are made of rock. It is assumed that you guys are going to directly go there first. You don't have to. It is completely up to you.
Do we know why we would go there?
Well, it is the only one that has any signs of life on it.
Okay.
The other ones are all the same. They are a planet that has a deep ring around it, and then a huge bore that goes down to the center. And when the planet reaches the apex of its orbit and points to the center, they all pulse something deep from within the planet. But so planet.
No, yeah, I'm thinking ahead. Finish up. I'll say it after.
Planet 1 is the only one that has like real life on it. The rest are rocks.
What planet are we near now?
You're not near any of them. You're still kind of far away. You would be roughly... So after the fight with the Jangly Man, it says it takes this long to get... this many hours to get there. So you're 2 hours away from it, right? To get to... which would be like the orbit of one of these planets. It would take you 2 hours to get there. If you were to go to any of the planets, it would take 2 hours. If you were to go in a weird direction and then come back, it would take you a little bit longer.
Does the Space Wave Maiden have any sort of missiles, probes, some sort of launch system?
No. It's got escape pods.
Okay, all right.
Raj, how long would it take you to modify the escape pods to send out the signal of the Space Wave Maiden or a distress signal like the one on the Jangly Man ship? We could.
Yeah. And I'm asking Logan because you tell me, Logan, what I gotta roll to be.
I mean, listen, so the thing about the Devourer cultists is that They don't believe in things like data security or physical security or emotional security or anything like that at all. So a lot of their things, while they have passcodes on them, are like so easily broken that I'm not even going to make you roll for it. Like everything is a bunch of old PCs plugged into each other with the restrictors pulled off so that it goes at full speed. I don't really know what that
Basically,
means.
as Pax is using an analogy from Mind Wars, I say done.
Yeah.
So now all we have to do is send the escape pods in different directions from where we're going, while also setting off Jangly Man's ship. It will spread the fleet to multiple different locations if they're looking for us. It could also cover where we're actually going. If we go to, let's say, and I'm just going to number the planets for ease of use, planet 10 before we go to planet 1, but then put beacons at 5, 3, and 8, we should have a clear jump.
So you want to send the escape pods with the broadcasting the same information that would be broadcast from seeing the Space Wave Maiden. So you want to make a bunch of ghost signals, basically.
Effectively, I want them chasing ghosts.
Okay, that's great. That is not difficult to do. I will say that between what you will have to do is you'll have to make Clara, you'll have to make a piloting check, and Horatio will have to make an engineering check. Because if you're going to put it on autopilot, you do have to program it in there. So Clara is going to have to describe how this little thing is going to, like the path that it's going to take, and how it'll navigate around the gravitational things. Mm-hmm. And Horatio will have to program that into the escape pod.
Okay.
Because what you're really doing is, like, I don't know a lot about the escape pods. I'm going to assume that they don't have a lot of thrust capabilities. So what you're going to do is you're just going to launch it in the direction that you want to go. So you need to point the Space Wave Maiden at the right place. And the two of you are going to have to work together. And if you're both successful, then it'll create a ghost signal. And I will come up with some kind of bonus for you guys later on.
Okay.
What do you want to do with the Singularity?
I think we're still doing the distress signal thing, right?
Okay. Where do you want to send it?
Honestly, I'd say keep it where it is, honestly. Because it's far enough away. It's going to take 2 hours.
Yeah, I was going to say if
from any of these planets.
Yeah.
Yeah, and honestly, if we move it, it's more likely that they're going to be, it was fucked with, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So where they knew it was going, where it was last seen should be where it broadcast from.
Is there a way? Let's say this works, and this is Ian talking to Logan. Can I set this up that, we put this bait out there? It's basically chum.
Right.
Would I be able to set something up so it would basically report back to us, like, how many ships they have, basically, like, scan them and get as much information back?
Just one signal engineer on that ship goes, oh, hey, there's a signal sent back in that direction.
Yeah. So the answer is yes. You could do that, but Ryan's comment is also true, that if anybody were to pay attention, which they are devourer cultists, they might not pay attention. I will roll to see if they pay attention. I'm not going to tell you how likely it is, but when you guys were fighting, Jimothy had actually hacked into their communications and was listening to it like the entire time, and they never noticed.
Yeah, like Raj is thinking back to when we were on that like jungle planet and how poorly maintained those cultists. Like those cultists could have come up with a better solution than having to trek up the side of a mountain to go send a signal and then receive a signal, but they just didn't know how. So going off of that, I'm like, wait, these guys must not have a great command of like technology as a whole.
Oh yeah, they suck. But if Jimothy's already in their comms, they'll call home anyways. So we'll know, man, we went to planet 4 and we couldn't find shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, you know.
Well, the reason that they had to take that giant thing to the top of the mountain to send a signal was because there was no signal, or like they couldn't. There was no communication beacon around them, and the only way to do it would have been to bring their communication back and send it through the infosphere of Castrovel. So by bringing their own communication beacon strong enough to beam it to space, they were able to get around using the normal channel of communication. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to make a piloting check and an engineering check for each pod. How many pods do you want to send?
Actually, out of curiosity, how many pods do we have?
6.
Okay, so exactly the number we'd need to save everyone on the ship if shit goes wrong, including Oozy McOoze or whatever his name is.
Exactly.
Snooze the
Two of
ooze.
them.
Moose the ooze.
Snooze the ooze.
We'll
He'll
do
be
two of them.
fine, and Jimothy is small enough that he could fit in someone
Yeah.
else's pod.
Yeah, let's send 2 of them.
How many bones does Jimothy need to like have to still be Jimothy?
Holy shit, man!
Holy.
No, like I'm just curious.
He's
like,
It's the bone.
13.
It's the.
Can you
It's the
say that
bone
as
boy
Pax?
Theseus.
Can you say that as Pax?
If we were
Just say
going
that as
to-
Pax.
Just curious, how many bones do you think are necessary for Jimothy to be Jimothy? Like, is their consciousness exclusively in their skull? Or if we were to split their rib cage and a couple of arms, it would create a second consciousness. Could we perhaps throw out most of Jimothy and fit them extra in a pod at someone's feet in the case of emergency? What if we took Jimothy and put his head in the cabinet of somewhere we were trying to spy? Could he then call back on comms and let us know what was going on? Or could he control his body back on the ship from somebody's cabinet?
Pax, make an
I mean, he would
intelligence check.
let me get my character sheet up. Shit. All right.
Okay, you take you thought too hard. You take 1d6 psychic damage
That's fair.
directly to your health points.
Got it.
Thought way too hard, man. Just use every last brain cell that you had to put that together.
Does anyone else smell energy drink?
So I'm gonna set this. I'm gonna set this DC real quick. Oops. So each of you will have to make a 25 in your piloting and in your engineering checks. Clara, you will get a +2 to that roll because you are using the modified calculations from Quilius's intervention. Raj, you are raw dogging it. You get no extra bonuses. You get nothing. So you want to do 2 pods? Okay, that's enough. Clara, give me a piloting check. All right, that's enough. All right, so 1 pod succeeds, and it's going to be sent to which planet?
Up to y'all. I'm just the idea guy.
Maybe 5?
Which is fascinating. It
It
really
works. It's
it
a
really
dynamic that works.
it really doesn't matter. It really just depends on. I just want you to pick one so that when you decide where you want to go, if you want to go to 1 or something else, like clearly, okay, so clearly you're supposed to go to 1. It's
Why would we go anywhere else?
right, but
Yeah.
the other places are just as valid for you to go to. The second pod, please.
Do prime numbers.
Damn, I think you got it. And then one more engineering check from Horatio. Damn, you got it too. All right.
Oh yeah.
So you guys have 2 decoy pods going out, and you've managed to, one, set them up so that they will be able to navigate the gravity fluctuations on their own, to at least look like they're going to the place that you want them to go to, which are planets 5 and 7.
Yeah.
Or
Prime. Let's go prime numbers.
Okay, that's why I
Those
picked
are
7
good.
because you said prime numbers. Yeah. Additionally, they will be broadcasting a signal that is similar to what a full-sized spaceship would look like. You've been able to hide the fact that it's just an escape pod, and it's going to return the information of being the Spacewave Maiden. So you've got that set up. The Singularity, the cultist devourer ship, you're easily able to turn the distress signal back on. We'll say that it's not on yet, but you can turn it on whenever you want. You're gonna leave it where it currently is, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so you want them to come out to it. It was sending a distress signal that was reporting back to someone named Null 9 and telling this person that they had been defeated and that there was somebody on the way. Let me see exactly what it said. One more. Oh no, lost it all.
I guess we could change the message, just like we've been defeated, remove somebody's on the way.
Well, if you change the message, you'll have to make a bluff check.
Oh,
If you
that's
just
not-
repeat the repeating distress signal, the generic distress signal, it won't be a problem. The original message, accompanied with a generic distress signal, said, "Our ship's been pushed through the blood door, boss. The interlopers are tougher than I thought. May the devourer consume them. I'm sending out a long-distance transmission for more choirs to come, slit their throats, and feast on their remains."
Just leave it as it is then.
Yeah. So you can just send the generic one again, and that would be fine. It would be attracting whoever is close enough to come get him.
Yeah.
But what you want it to do is explode. And
Yes.
possibly send a message back to you.
That's up to Raj. I just wanted to blow up.
I mean, I guess we should, like, yeah. I mean, it should let us know if it explodes.
We'll just turn one sensor there, waiting for one little.
Let me figure this out real quick. Raj, you're gonna have to make an engineering check to. Do you want it like proximity? Do you want it when they link to dock? What do you want?
Let's do docking, because that'll completely eliminate any variables.
Okay.
I want like hard answers. Yeah.
Can't get your shields up if they're docked.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's not gonna be enough.
Ooh.
Okay. What does that get me then?
That's not gonna get you much of anything. There is too much degradation and damage from from them not taking care of the ship that you can't route the airlock detection to the the command to overload the power core. So you're either going to have to come up with another way to do it, or you're not going to be able to do it at all. And I was going to say you only get one more chance, but you have to come up with another idea.
All right. Shit, I wish Shepard was here. Clara, any trenchant insights you could perhaps share with me? Something that anecdotally that could potentially be, I don't know. You're a hunter. You've hunted. You've taken bounties on people. What's something that you've done? Maybe we can do it at a macro level.
I mean, you could literally just set up a rudimentary tripwire in front of the airlock door, and when someone goes in, hit the tripwire.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I guess we could. Yeah,
That's enough of an idea. Yeah. So I'm going to give you one more shot at that engineering check.
Can I assist?
Sure. Yeah. You show him how to set it up.
Raj is first trying something super complicated when the electrons line up in the magnet for the docking just right. Why don't you use a fucking wire, Raj?
Yeah, Claire's like, I've got string.
All right, Raj, you're going to get a +2. Ah, nailed it. You needed a 28, and you got a 28. That's teamwork, baby.
Solve for string.
The string theory has once again dominated physics and brought us closer to
Right,
total annihilation.
talking
We're just-
to nobody, holding the remaining piece of twine and being like, "This is so brilliant. This is like disrupting the security. Like cyber security can just be bested with a simple filament
With a credit stick on a string.
We're just gonna home alone these motherfuckers.
God, I hope we run into the
Hey,
wet
Beck will know
bandits.
what I'm talking about. Did you know Wire was originally made by a startup and meant to disrupt the security? Rouse Wire.
Yeah, running a
There's
lot
a
of this
finance
down.
bro that Beck and I know
Mhm.
who was under the assumption who for somehow convinced themselves that Rouse spaghetti sauce was a fucking finance bro startup.
Oh, yeah, to disrupt the sauce industry?
Yes, literally. We saw receipts of this shit. It is insane.
What a
Man.
what a way to live your
What a
life, huh?
guy.
Yep.
What a guy. I want to live in the world he thinks we live in.
Do you?
Fucking LinkedIn influencer ass wannabe.
Anyway.
Dude, all I'm saying, right, is you get 10 tomatoes, okay? And then you cultivate those tomatoes. And then you have 20 tomatoes, right?
And then you sell those tomatoes.
And then you sell those tomatoes. And then you have 40 tomatoes. I can't believe nobody's done this.
By 40x tomatoes is...
We're gonna disrupt Big Tomato. We can take him down.
All right. So the Singularity is rigged to blow on a tripwire, which will trip when somebody walks in through the airlock. Now, the 2 pods that you send out to planets 5 and 7 are going to broadcast your location, hopefully thinning the resistance that you will get or run into whenever you go to a different planet. So now that you have laid your traps quite well, do you want to go to the planet now, or do you want to hold off on these and then take a nap and then go to the planet?
I
need a rest.
Pro-nap.
Wait, I don't know if we want to nap near the ship we just booby trapped.
Oh yeah, obviously we should go towards planet 1 and then nap. But yeah, we definitely need to take a long rest before actually going to the surface.
So then, so what you're going to be doing is going to these planets and going in orbit around them to be stationary there, right? So if you send the pods, they will be broadcasting their location at the planet, and then you will also be physically orbiting the planet that you want to go to.
We could land on it. If that would be easier to mask where we actually are, we could just land and then rest.
You could also do that. I mean, I don't know how that would work out for you. Landing would be it's loud. You don't know where they are or anything about where you're going.
What if instead of taking 2 hours, we took 8?
You put it on that.
You just went slow.
You just went really slow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Like when I said that it was going to take longer if you went like the long way, I was thinking that like, you could set it on autopilot for like 8 hours, and then the last hour is the only time that you would have to make the piloting check to navigate the gravitational field.
Scenic route it is.
So yeah, you can do that. So why doesn't everybody? Do you want to do that right now? Do you want to do anything with Jimothy or the schmooze?
No, your boy needs a nap.
I think we've sold the smoosh stuff, haven't we? So we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not 12? Why not a 12-hour adventure? So everybody go ahead and click that full rest button.
Thank you.
Oh, that feels so good to get my spell slots filled up. All I had were level 1s left.
Somehow my brain healed from all the thinking it did.
Yes.
I do need to prepare spells
He
for
is-
the next session.
My HP is still not great, Raj.
Yeah.
You want to hit me with one more mending?
All right, fine.
Please. Thank you.
I guess I'll keep you alive.
Yeah, I'm still missing like 20 hit points.
Oof.
Okay, hit it.
All right, now you're only missing 4.
Yeah.
There you go.
But man,
Yeah.
that's
Actually, I'm missing 5.
Oh no. No.
But it's better. It's fine.
In between,
Thank you.
above the table, Logan, in between this session and next session, can I prepare new spells?
Oh, wait. Don't we re-roll ones for healing?
Yes.
I don't know. Oh.
We do.
Re-roll
House,
it.
it's a house
yes,
rule.
yes, you do.
I don't know. You would have
So I
to
get
take
an ex-
damage.
So I get an extra 2.
Yeah.
You'd have to take damage.
Ian, what was
Which
your
I
question?
never
I'm
do.
sorry.
I just let it because every time I wake up, gotta prepare new spells. But we're in the middle of session right now, so
I don't think you prepare spells. You just have them.
no, I gotta do that shit.
I don't think any of them prepare spells. You just have spell slots and spells that you know. Your selection of spells is limited. You begin play knowing 4 0-level spells and 2 first-level spells. At each new Technomancer level, you learn 1 or more new spells.
Oh right, okay, sorry, my brain
Yeah.
is fucked, guys.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to
What a-
prepare your spells.
This is what happens when you're in like 19 different games.
Yep.
You took a long nap and ate an edible this morning.
So before you start your journey to this new planet, now, if you would be a great time to do a little bit of shopping from Schmooze the Ooze and the mobile merch table. So perhaps buy some healing serums and or batteries or grenades that you all get at half price because of Zib's influencer gold card.
Pax is just gonna rub the upgrade against the respectful decline.
Oh yeah, and then Pax has to plug in the respectful decline. Right.
I mean, I'm sitting on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 batteries now, so I think I'm good on that.
Wasn't really about the batteries. It was-
Yeah. So you did mention something that I found very interesting, which was how much is a second stat boost?
Okay, so that's not a consumable item. You currently have a Mark II stat boost.
Okay.
You cannot have another one. However, you can have a Mark I stat boost.
Right.
That is like 1,800 credits.
So I have 1,800 credits.
Okay, that's not a consumable though.
Okay, I can't get it now. Too bad.
Raj remembers something and runs back to his living quarters.
I'm sorry. It's 1,400 credits. Pax, you have 12,000 credits.
Yes, I've been saving up for armor, but now I can bump my strength up to 20. So I would prefer to do that.
Okay, yeah. So take out 1,400.
All right.
Raj goes and gets the Staff of Mystic Healing from his living quarters.
Oh God.
Yes.
I was like, Schmooze, can you do something? And like, I just prop it up on Schmooze. Like, I'm just.
You just want to
Sell
sell
it.
it.
Do whatever you want with it.
He will buy that off of you for 370 credits.
Sure. Okay, great. Never want to see it again.
Fantastic.
Oh, you already bumped my string.
Yeah.
And this thus ends the saga of the Staff of Mystic Healing.
Hey, so I have this item that I want to use. Schmooze
been in
is
my
holding it
inventory.
next to him. He's holding it next to him
Yeah.
like he is some kind of hermit, but like he doesn't hold it with his
Yes.
hand. It just stands there, like, and it,
Leaning.
Yes.
yeah, it's like just leaning as if somebody was holding it.
As soon as Raj walks away, Pax walks up to Smooth.
Hey, don't sell that. Just wrap it for me, and I'm gonna give it back to him at Christmas. Or Shabbat.
And sure. So Schmooze goes, okay. Just asking price is 3,700 credits for this guy.
No, it's not that funny. Never mind.
I don't even remember when I got that. I've just had that since like session 2.
Yep. Yep.
It was.
It never
I
does
honestly,
what we think it does.
I literally think we got it off of one of the people who attacked us in the bar packs.
Yep. It because it gives another use of the mystic healing ability that only mystics get.
Yep.
Yeah. And I took it because it was a cool stick
It had healing
that I
in
found
it.
outside.
So Horatio has batteries. Pax has got an ability crystal. Does anybody want to
I
buy
think I-
anything else?
Can I? How
Yeah.
much are healing serums?
How much healing serum you want?
How much is it? And then I'll decide how much I want. I
Okay,
have a
good-
lot
good
of
question.
credits.
I want to buy some spell gems.
Serum of Healing Mark II is 425 credits. Is a level 5 item. How much does it heal? Oh my God.
Indeed. How much?
3d8
That's pretty good.
hit points.
I
Now
will
remember,
take-
healing serums heal hit points. They do not heal
Stamina.
stamina points.
Stamina. That's fine. I will take 5.
Okay.
I do want to buy some spell gems, Logan.
Okay, you tell me
but-
what spells you want to get.
Yeah, I gotta figure out what spells that they are.
425 times 5, so that's going to be 2,125 credits. Divided by 2 is 1,063 credits.
Okay.
Now, a house rule that we use for the serum of healing is that using one of these on yourself is a standard action. Using one of these on someone else is a full round action. Because the way that it should work is that it is a move action to get it into your hand, and then it is a standard action to use it. However, I think that using it on yourself should be more utility based, and it should work more like a grenade, so you're able to use it as just a standard action. Horatio, spell gems. Pax, do you want to buy anything?
I bought my thing. Pax is just looking in the mirror, flexing and like lifting things he couldn't lift before. Super excited about it.
Refresh my memory.
Mhm.
Better look at the new PR.
2 swords.
Is it
Too so.
is it is my key ability score? Shit. Is it my? Okay, yeah. So that's intelligence, but then it's my caster level is just my level in this class, right? So I'm
Correct.
a level 9
Well,
technomancer.
your caster level is all of your spellcasting classes added together. So for you, it's not.
Okay.
But if you
No,
were
okay, cool.
if you were a
So-
Technomancer 3, Mystic 3, Soldier 3, it would only be 6.
So I want to buy. Looking at the money that I have,
Mm-hmm.
I would like to buy 3 level 8 spell gems. They would be 1,400 credits each.
Level 8 would be a level. Well, it would be a level 3 spell.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So you want to buy how
So
many of those?
3 of them.
3 of them. And what spells are you going to put in them?
I need to figure that out.
Okay.
Is that okay if I do that by next session?
Yeah, that's fine. We're getting close to the end, so we won't have to
Okay.
we won't have to do anything.
Okay. Yeah, because I feel like I need to have like big, like I need to have some like real big, friggin',
Right.
you know, butt saving things. Because I feel like I am not doing that good.
Okay.
Oh,
All
no
right.
way! I can get. Oh, fuck.
So you have 3
Damn,
spell
that's
gems.
so
They're not. I'm not going to count those under the 50% off because
Yeah, I figured.
yeah.
They're pretty beefy. Yeah.
So that's going to be 4,200 credits from you.
192. All right.
Now, one thing I do want to say is that you guys, not all of you have all of the upgrades that you could have. Clara, if you wanted, you could also purchase an ability crystal, Mark II.
Sure, because I've only used a Mark 1.
Correct. The ability crystal Mark II would be 6,500 credits, and it would give you a +4 to anything that you would like. If you
Yeah, why not?
If you were to use it, however, so currently the one that you have is for dexterity.
It's for Dex.
Yeah. So you wouldn't stack them together.
Okay, but could I move the Mark 1 to something else and then
You'd have
use
to
the Mark 2 for Dex?
You'd have to sell it and rebuy it.
Ugh.
Yeah, which isn't too bad.
I mean, I could...
The Mark 1 is only 1,400, so you get 140 back, and then you could spend the 1,400 to... Oh, actually, no. Once you use it, it's spent.
Okay.
Yeah, because you did that for me when I had my like computer gym early on. Yeah.
So I can't improve my dexterity anymore, is what you're saying.
So you could. What I'm saying is that like it would replace the effectiveness of the Mark 1 run, but you could also then
But I could still buy Mark 1.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
And
I
put
just
it
can't
into
sell
something
the
else.
first Mark 1 back.
Correct. So
understood.
You could like put the Mark II into Dex, and then buy a Mark 1 that actually raises like intelligence or something.
Okay. And so you said that the Mark II was a 6,400?
6,500.
6,500. 1,400 for the Mark II. Divide that by 2. $3,950. Yeah, why not?
Wait, why are you dividing by 2?
I thought you said we got a discount.
Not for these.
50%.
These aren't
not
consumables.
for these. Okay.
Yeah, these don't count. They're not consumables.
Let's just do the Mark II. I'll put it over Dex, and I'll worry about the Mark 1 next time.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 2, 2 minus 6,500.
I can summon a magic plow? What?
Hey, I'm sorry. I completely forgot about this. If you have a Mark 1, you can boost an existing personal upgrade by paying the difference in price between the current model and the next highest model.
Even better.
So that's what I think you should do. So you would have to pay 5,100 credits.
Okay. That's much better.
Okay. And then at your leisure, or whenever you like, you can buy a Mark 1.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I mean, if I was paying the difference, then I could just go to the number I had before and buy one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what do you want to put?
In that case, yeah, let's do that.
What do you want to put that Mark 1 in?
Do one thing at a time.
What? No.
Nope, too much. No, it didn't delete. There we go. Sorry.
It's okay.
My spellcasting modifier is wisdom, but I never cast spells ever.
Maybe you should cast more spells.
No, because they're always useless. It's easier and faster and does more damage to shoot.
Fair. Unless you cast Death's Door and you trap them in the internal...
Death's Door does rule. It is a spell that rules. It's true. Why is my strength suddenly at 14? It was at 12 earlier.
Because I put the ability score and it automatically puts it on strength. Now it's back to 12.
I see. Yeah, let's leave it at wisdom.
Okay. All right, Pax. You would like to use your upgrade thing to upgrade the respectful decline.
Correct.
Pax puts the. I like to think that he like walks into Horatio's room and puts it on Horatio's bed while Horatio is laying there, and is like, "I'm gonna use this."
Like
Because
Horatio's playing like a Switch or something. He just takes it away.
Exactly. No, we need to fix this. So let me bring up Starfinder Enhanced and get to the rules. Bookmarks.
To resolve point since my dex went up. That's nice.
Going to be that much harder to hit.
Okay. Scaling weapons. You currently have a level 8. When it goes to level 9, you get... Oh, there's actually no real bonus.
Well, that's fine. Let's get it up to level 9 so we can go to 10.
So you get... What you would get is one more build point. So when you're putting these together, you get a certain amount of build points. And a level 8... level 9 has 6 build points. But because of the way I built it, it actually has 5. So you have an extra build point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are we going to do with that extra build point, Pax?
I would like to make it hit harder.
I don't know if that counts.
Okay. Well, like, what can I do with the build?
You know what? That's a great question.
I mean, nothing has ever gone wrong by putting more spikes on a weapon.
Yeah, it's interesting because like it follows a really particular progression, and you can't just say like, "Oh, I want to make it do more damage," because it doesn't really work like that.
I'd like to string 6 guitar strings from top to bottom, and it needs to shoot fire out of the handle from now on.
I don't think we can get you that today.
Okay.
What's your next best choice?
All right. So what sort of defensive stuff is there?
So
because it already has block.
Right. It has
yeah.
block. So let's put this back in here so I can read it. Perks. Ranged weapon. It has a critical hit effect.
Mm-hmm.
And it currently has the nanite thing on it, so the nanite thing will take it to you have to choose which critical hit you want to do.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. I'll just choose whenever I need to.
One thing you could do, it's already lightweight.
Could I make it ricochet bullets, and then Clara and I could like use it to shoot around quarters?
No.
Damn it.
So let's see. You know what you could add? You could add the disarming.
Yeah, let's disarm people.
You could add disarm. You could add
Is there a trip? Is there a way to?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's
disarm,
add trip.
Disarm, stun, or trip.
Let's do trip, because if I have trip on it and then I make an attack of opportunity as someone runs by me, they stop.
That is true.
Yeah, let's trip.
Perfect. I love that.
Logan, I think I know what my spell gems are.
That's great.
I want to take slow, because slow was really, really detrimental to the team.
That's that's really smart. That's thematically fantastic too, because
I'm gonna take haste, obviously as a countermeasure, because that helped me in that fight.
Well,
and then I'm gonna take a secret third one that I will share with you, Logan, but not share with everybody else.
Excellent.
Because I think when I use it, you guys are gonna be like, "What the fuck, Ian?"
I will just remind you about the haste thing. Is that I believe it's you. You have the haste circuit. Of course, it only works on you.
Oh, right. So how about we do slow? Because that will probably be a match winner, like a fight winner for us.
Yeah.
And then shit, there was something that was like equally as nasty and helpful.
Two slows.
Yeah, I think let's do 2 slows, and then I'll message you about that third one.
Okay, I love that.
Because I can't wait for us to finally for me to find a situation to use it, and then you guys would be like, "Ew."
Just
I know it is.
saying.
Yeah.
Just saying. You haven't greased anything in a while.
Yeah.
Speaking of ew, so it's been 3 hours. You guys finished your little shopping and upgrading trip. If you think of anything that you would want to buy, we'll say that this is kind of in that 8 hours on the way to the planet that you're going to, while you guys are spending time buying stuff and upgrading your things. And this would also be a great time for you guys to work on your downtime activities. So next week when we come back, or not next week, the week after, the 21st, when we come back, the first thing that we will do is Horatio and Clara's downtime activities as they kill time flying to the driving the spaceship to the planet that you have to go to. And then I will come up with a way to reward you guys for the creativity of using the distress signals as decoys and lures and chum for bombs.
Nice.
All right. So we will be back on what month is it?
It is April.
April.
Okay, excellent.
For the
April.
21st.
They will be back on the 21st of April. We will be doing session 4. If you like, you can go to our YouTube channel and view all of our past episodes. We've done 4 books so far. We're on the 5th one. You don't need to know the ins and outs of all of them. We do have catch-up episodes that you guys can watch, and if you just wanted to get the gist of what has happened in the last 4 books, or you can watch all of them. I don't care. You can just watch all of our shorts that are really funny. I take the clips from this and I cut them up and I paste them, and it's great. You can follow all of us on Twitter. You can also follow me on, not follow me, but check out my Starfinder Infinite page, where I have posted things that I have written for your Starfinder Infinite, for your Starfinder home games to expand your repertoire of things to do to your players. I may or may not have one coming out soon. I doubt it. It's in my head. I might write it down, but I have no idea. So, you guys got anything else to add? No?
Good sesh.
All right. Players, thank you for playing. Viewers, thank you for viewing. Paizo, thank you for making Pathfinder and Starfinder. And now is the time where we are going to wave and look at the camera and say goodbye. We'll wave and look at the camera and say goodbye. Please enjoy this commercial for a fake restaurant.
When you're coming from the black, you want a place that reminds you of home. You want traditional foods like our Eaxians cadaver digits, fresh fried every cycle, or tacos made the Spathany way, flavored with real asteroid salts. With quality finding up with a syndicate, but at prices any corporate collar can afford. So after you dock, head over to the Eye. We're open all cycle every cycle, ready to treat you like family, hive mind, or brood clutch. Spacies, you're gonna like the food you eat from the restaurant that I own.
Hi, thanks for watching this episode of Dead Sundays. I'm going to do a little bit of credits and then we're going to get out of here. Zib Beverage was played by Steph. Clara247 was played by Beck. Pax Dura was played by Ryan, and Horatio Raj Cruz was played by Ian. I played everybody else. This is a list of all the shows the list of all the programs that I use to make this show. You should check them out. You should pay for the premium tiers. You should tell your friends about them. You should have a good time. You should always tip your bartenders, and you should always buy a present for somebody on their birthday. Enjoy!